If you ever got it on y'all, breast, booty, thighs, lips, that's the word on the hook.
Breast, booty, thighs, lips, that's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty, thighs, breast, booty, thighs, breast, booty, thighs, breast, booty, thighs.
Spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, we got a new song. We got a new song. You all are the gift that keep on giving us, 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 on giving us. Hey, hey, hey. Spiders, makeup, weave. weave. Hey, spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, we got a new song. We got a new song. You all are the gift that keep on giving, I swear.
I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of proof. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
Order in the court.
Cancel that bitch. I'll buy it. You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Leave me. You know, man. Get the fuck out.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I really need this money, Nate.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
I am Tiffany A. Henyard of Dalton, Illinois.
This video will look at how to pronounce Chicago and Illinois.
Illinois.
And we don't put out the good things that is happening. But you guys got to connect the dots. D-O-T-T-S.
What?
Dots.
You going to jail. You're going to jail.
All good, man? I'm great. All right, just making sure. You're an officer too? Yeah. No, I'm just making just security? I'm our guy. Okay, I just gotta make sure, man. All right.
I'm our guy.
I was just riding the bike.
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the car saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
You say what we say at home. So you're right. When you're sitting opposite of Scott Jennings, you got to jump in his ass. You got to jump in his ass.
I beg your pardon?
Jump in his ass. His ass. You gotta push back immediately. Jump in his ass.
I beg your pardon?
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber, what did I see?
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, eating the cat. Eating the cat, eating the cat, eating the cat, eating the cat. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, 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 they're eating the dogs, eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, 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 they're eating the dogs, eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, dogs, and it's a shame. Eating the cat, 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 eating the cat.
Yay! Happy birthday, official birthday. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to White People Wednesday. Hey there, besties. Ugh. We ain't talking about no white people today, though. Shout out to all the white people that are here. Sorry to disappoint ya. We talking about colors today. Shout out to Big Tiff, Dalton, Thornton Township, child, everybody down there in Illinois. Everyone, yes, we are. Paul is fine. Let's talk about a white person. Paul, shout out to Mr. Roberts and Mrs. Roberts. Paul is fine. I'm sure y'all all know that, but let me just go ahead and make sure I say that, okay? Shout out to everybody that is here. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support, child. Oh, my goodness. We are not going to make this an all-night event. I have coffee. I got a macchiato, actually. Shout out to, I know MICHONDENYSE is live, actually. I got a macchiato. I just ate a sandwich. I got some water. I'm not going to be getting fat off of Big Tiff, off of Diddy, off of none of these people. No. So that's what I got today. Thank God. I'm tired, but we got to get through it. We about to get into it to figure out what the F was going on last night. Okay. Shout out to everyone that's been messaging me, leaving me comments, telling me where to go, referring me to crap, of course. So we going to figure it out. All right. We are going to figure it out together. Shout out to Casey Cat up in here with the 5 memberships and the person that's probably going to have a lot of the information. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you so much. If you did get a membership, please make sure you say thank you to our girl, Casey Cat, always here, always supporting the channel, modding and everything else. Shout out to all the mods. Do what you got to do. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to all my channel members. Thank you all so much for your support. Happy birthday again to Dr. G, even if he's not here. He's been so generous. I want to make sure that I acknowledge him. Shout out to Sway the Remix God for the eating the dog, eating the cats. Okay, that's just his rendition of what he made. He didn't make it for me, but I'm using it. Okay. Thank you to SKC. He's the one that did the Trump bad. And of course, thanks to Rev G, so many G's, Rev G, who makes music and commentary, who makes the videos with the songs from, you know, y'all pointing out that it should be a song. Okay. All right. I think I got it all down. That's for me. That's for me. I'm trying to keep it together. All right. We got to get our sleuth hat on. Okay. But before we get to that, let me go ahead and rant. Is the legend in the building? I don't think I saw a legend yet. Shout out to Derek Gaines, who was talking about he was going to be here. He late. Y'all see Derek Gaines throw tomatoes at that ass because he is late. He's sitting around waiting for me. Oh, I'm going to be there. Mm-hmm. Let me see where I'm at. Hold on a second. Okay. Let me find the, there it is. All right. Oh, he is here. Shout out to Derek Gaines. Just in time, boo. Just in time. All right. So, you know, we had to cover Janet Jackson yesterday. Okay. And I don't think I made a mistake there. I support Janet Jackson. Let me speak for myself. I support Janet Jackson. Cancel DL Hughley. He can go all the way to hell. He ain't got nothing for me. Ain't never had nothing for me. And the funny thing is I opened Pluto today. Shout out to those that watch Pluto. And what was on there? Kings of Comedy came on and I was like, not going to be able to do it. So I had to let that go. All right. Shout out to the troll of 3 extraordinaire, Skinny Boy, 20 Boy. I see you. I appreciate you, hun. So, you know, we did, excuse me. So we did that yesterday with Janet Jackson. So all this mess was going on. But here's the thing, right? There's a lot of, I said, no Janet Jackson slander. No Janet Jackson slander will be tolerated. I will block you. Okay. I will block you. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Okay. If you get by and I don't see it, I don't care. If one of the managing mods see it, feel free to block them. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You see, a lot of people that be through here think that I care as much as the people that are on TikTok whining and complaining about their content. Okay. I don't care. All right. I don't need you. I don't need you because someone else will come through. Shout out to 30,000. I appreciate y'all. We celebrating at 50 though. Okay. We said we on it onward and upwards. We celebrating at 50. All right. So there's plenty of bodies that are around here. And I'm sure this person is listening right now because they was just in my comments on the way home from the gym. Because, you know, you coloreds, not y'all, but you coloreds don't like the truth. Shout out to RBN. You love to be scammed and you always think that you control something and you clearly cannot control yourselves. It's always, I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. Y'all already know what it is, right? Okay. So this is the video from the Section 8. I made it a couple of weeks ago, a couple of stories about what's been going on with Section 8. Okay. Try to keep the people informed, right? You can't even help your colors to let you know, or anybody, not just your colors. Okay. I be trying to help y'all. Y'all don't even realize when somebody's trying to help y'all, but y'all, that's why I can't have any empathy and sympathy, child, because y'all don't listen anyway. So do you. And we'll just sit here and wait for you to put shit on TikTok or go to the news. Then we'll talk about you. It's that simple. Child, it is that simple. Okay. This damn thing, I didn't even realize that it has like 328 comments and 10,000 views. So that's awesome sauce. So thank you all so much for everyone who has supported that video. Okay. So I had to pin somebody else. I don't know how long ago this was. So the pin comment, for those that didn't see it, says, are some of you seriously saying to Black women, okay, so you insert yourself, right? Okay, it was a Black woman that was in this daggone a video. She the one that went on TV. That's what I said. Y'all go on TV and tell on yourselves. What the hell you want from me, child? I ain't do it. It says, she said, are some of you seriously saying to Black women with children to stop waiting for the government when we just watched with our own eyes this same government flip over $1 billion in migrant aid alone? Men and women whom never paid into our tax system, and they've just opened the Section 8 portal in Chicago for these migrants for housing with no hesitation. Something is seriously wrong with you people for real. Oh man, there's something wrong with us, y'all. There's something wrong with us. Now let me reiterate what she just said. So she just said, tell Black women, she said it, not me, to keep waiting for the government to help. Because someone else got that money, so they should wait on Section 8 for the government, who hasn't given them anything to date, to wait for Section 8. And we're the issue. I'm gonna take it on the chin. And I'm the issue. I'm the issue. So this is, listen, coloreds. This is who y'all listen to. And that's why you're disproportionately affected. That's why you don't have any generational wealth. That's why you have the issues that you do, because you listen to people like this. She just told you to wait on the government. Wait on the Lord. Oh, you know that song? Wait on the Lord, okay? Praise the Lord, okay?
Take me to the King.
Truth is, I'm tired.
So she says, don't listen to me, and don't listen to me. I don't care. I'm good. Don't listen to me. Listen to her. She said, wait for the government to help you. So sit there and wait for the government, who has given money to Ukraine, given money to illegals, and y'all still sitting on a Section 8 list for 15, 20, 25, 30 years. Keep waiting. Keep hope alive, child. Keep hope alive. Because you worrying about somebody getting something for the free. I'm not going to play that video again. You worried about somebody else getting something that you willing to stop, drop and roll and wait. So, because you think you're going to get something. Okay. So now hold on, y'all. So she also said who gave that money to those people? Anybody? Bueller? Who gave that money to the illegals? Can anyone guess who gave that money to the illegals? Bueller? Anybody? Bueller? I'm thinking, I could be wrong, y'all. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking it was Joe and Cam Cam. I'm thinking it was Joe and Cam Cam, okay? Oh, don't be you black women wait around, because the money that was given to the migrants, you gonna get yours. So keep waiting for Section 8. Cool. And who gave them that money? Oh yeah, Joe and Cam Cam. But what are y'all saying? Vote for Cam Cam. Have I made my point? Have I made my point? Because most of the reasons that a lot of y'all are mad in the comments, you mad because we questioning Cam Cam. God forbid we ask her to say, man, what you gonna do for me? Not even us as a whole, but just me. That's what I do. I don't care what y'all want. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn, because I know what I'm looking for, okay? So if she can't do it, then that's okay. If she don't want to talk about it, that's okay too. Because I don't give for nothing. I don't give things away for free. Y'all give shit away for free. That's why you don't make enough money, because you won't even negotiate your own salary. If they say I'm gonna give you peanuts on the damn floor, you gonna take it because you too scared, because you think you're gonna lose out on something. I would lose out on a job instead of taking it before I not negotiate my salary. And when I do negotiate, even if they say no, it doesn't mean that you don't try. Now, I make the decision on whether or not it's still worth it for me to go ahead and do it. You do know that when they give you the first offer, it's their lowest offer. You think they're gonna come out on the top? Most times they are not. Y'all don't even know the basics of finance. Y'all don't even know what the hell to do when it comes to looking for a fucking job. You too scared about too many damn things. Scared. Out here running off at the mouth when it come to me, though. But you mad at me? You don't know me from a can of motherfucking pink. You don't know me and I don't know you. But you mad at me? Shout out to me. Shout out to me that you give a damn that much about what I have to say. Excuse me, what I have to say. So she said section, excuse me, y'all, Section 8 portal in Chicago. Oh, over there in Chicago? Over there in Chicago where y'all voted Brandon in? Where y'all went from Lori Lightfoot to Brandon because y'all wanted to make sure either one, you had a black person, or two, you had a Democrat. And I think y'all over there complaining now about this situation right here. Y'all was last summer, 2 summers ago, you was suing somebody. I ain't heard hide no hair about that. They came with the DNC. Y'all ain't get money from that. The daggone small businesses didn't get any money for that. So it was they lost. Brandon about to take out ShotSpotter if they can't find a way to keep it. So that means that the police definitely ain't coming to see you. But you don't want the oppressor anyway until you want the oppressor. And then when you get the oppressor, you mad that the oppressor don't do what you want to. Is that white supremacy, discrimination, and racism? Child, let me know which one it is, because I'm about tired of hearing it, okay? So keep waiting, like this woman says, because y'all like to do the littlest of the littlest, thinking that you're going to get this big payout and big reward, right? All right, cool. So there's something wrong with me, because I'm saying go out and get it. Go out and work. Go out and do it yourself. Stop waiting for someone to give you something. If you couldn't make that nigga give you something that gave you them damn babies, I'm not sure why you think the government about to come out of the block and help you. And here's the thing. There's 3 or 4 people. Is Joe Stein running for president? I'm not really sure. There's at least 3 people that are running for president. Okay. Did you ask any of them for anything? Did you check to see what they offering? Or it's just whatever it is that you get for the free? While y'all out here talking about the ninjas is out here voting for Trump over $1,200, even though when Sexy Red said it, those 2 women, Angela Rye and the other one, was nice and came out and said, let us explain this to you, what it really means. It was nice to her, but then they get on TV and tell you ninjas that you ain't shit, crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bums, and it's all your fault, regardless of what it is. It's always your fault. All right? I know you already know, but I got to make sure I reiterate, SYCBM, gentlemen, SYCBM. But you listen to this person that tells you to just sit around and wait. Then you ain't got shit. You living in a neighborhood where you can't go outside. It's not right. It's not fair. Then you listening to that woman, Dorothy Tucker over there in Chicago talking about you can't be a black woman. You can't even come out of the house. You can't do anything. You can't go to the bathroom. You can't even watch damn TV because of the threat of being a black woman. Child, it must suck to live like that, because that ain't how life is for fucking me. But if that's what you want to do and that's how you want it to be, have the fuck at it and have a good time with it, okay? But I said that. So the government gave money to illegals and you still saying to wait on the government. They completely bypassed Americans, but you say keep waiting, huh? Oh yeah, keep waiting. And the person, again, that gave it to him through the transitive property is Cam. And y'all out here mad because people not trying to hear her and they want to know what the fuck she gonna do. And you mad because we got questions. Stay mad. You should be mad based off of this right the fuck here. You don't even know what your interests are. And that's what the damn problem is. You have no interest because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So all the people that think that I don't know what I'm talking about, that's cool. There's plenty of things that I don't know, but let me tell you what I do know. I know the fucking government ain't gonna come knocking on your motherfucking door to tell you that I'm giving you this and I'm giving you that. If you don't get your ass out there and go get it, you ain't gonna get shit. You can sit here, you can listen to Cam talking about 50,000, 25,000, 6,000. I don't give a damn what she is. But in the next breath, you're going to say, you're going to call these ninjas dumb because they allegedly happy because Trump gave them $1,200. Well, why the fuck you voting for her? Because she's talking about 56 and 25? You know you don't actually get that money, bitches. You really don't get that money in hand. And guess what? The money for a down payment, money's already out there. So that shows how ignorant you are. Won't read a book, won't talk to someone that actually knows something. You're going to listen to a person like this on the motherfucking internet that you ain't never met in your GD life. You don't know who the hell it is, but you're going to listen to them. Then you're going to get mad at me? What you mad at me for? She said it. The person on the video, she the one that said it. You mad at me? Because I don't wait around for nobody to do shit? You mad at me because I know I need to go get it because if I don't, I'm not going to have it? You mad at me for that? So when someone tries to help you colors, you get mad. But somebody tells you you don't need to buy a house. You don't need to get married. Child, I'm working on a whole nother series on reacts about you biatches out there whining and complaining for being single mothers. But guess who that affects disproportionately? Guess it. Give you 3 guesses and the first 3 guesses don't count. But I guess that you mad at me for that too. The stats are the stats. I didn't do anything to make them up. You did that shit. The single mothers did that shit. But keep listening to daggone Ebony K. Williams. Keep listening to bitches like this that's pinned to the comment. And this bitch right here. Let's go ahead and scroll down to this person who's listening. I have no doubt she's listening. Migo, who I had pinned a comment on something and had to take it down because somebody else needed to be pinned. This bitch gonna have the nerve to say, why did you take my pin down? Oh, because somebody else was more stupid than what you said. So what does she do? Come over to the pinned comments so that she can get my attention. You need my attention that bad? Who the fuck am I? You need my attention? Me over here? Why you need my attention so bad? That you're gonna go and insult my wig. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna go cry in the corner. Where is Ian LaChild? I should have had that ready. I'm gonna go weep.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really. I don't understand.
But like Kendrick Lamar says, you a fan, okay? Because after all this, so I say, she said, Michonne thinks she's better than everyone. Looking crazy with that wig. She will see one day she bleed like everyone else bleed. Wow. So you focusing in on my hair, huh? You so pressed about me that you focusing in on my hair. Guess what? I'm good with it. I'm all good with it. Child, that don't hurt me at all. I do think I'm better than plenty of people, and I know I'm better than you, and I don't have a problem with admitting that. I'm better than plenty of motherfuckers. You heard me? Because I know that I ain't waiting around for shit. I knew that if I wanted to create fucking wealth and not struggle, that I should go ahead and get married and have a fucking family with a fucking man instead of being out here talking mad sugar, honey, iced tea, going into poverty, looking half damn crazy, waiting for the fucking government who went and gave the money to people that don't even live here. I know I pay into that shit with my daggone taxes, so that's all the fuck you get from me. You ain't getting no sympathy, you ain't getting no empathy, and guess what? I'm gonna be good. Whether Donald Trump is president, Cornel West is president, Cam is president, I'm gonna be good. Y'all the ones that's gonna have the same issues that you have, no matter if it's Trump, Cam, Biden, Clinton, Reagan, child, whoever the hell else it is that I can't think of right now, y'all still got the same problems. That's why in 2024, the stats still saying show that you disproportionately affected. And I say that because I'm not disproportionately affected. I don't let shit that ain't got shit to do with me bother me. You heard? Because what I don't understand, since all these black people love black people so much, and Cam is allegedly black, according to y'all, help me understand, if you care about black people so much, why are you always bothering black people? If racism is the fucking problem, why aren't you on somebody's racist white YouTube channel bothering them about what they do? Bueller. Why are y'all who are so worried about racism not on channels where they speak racistly? Child, I know that's not a word. Where they speak racistly about you niggas. Why aren't you bothering them? No, you come over to black people all damn time. We all know it. We all see it for us content creators because you don't like it. Somebody subscribe to Anton's channel. Shout out to the Millionaire Morning Show. Subscribe to Anton's channel just to tell him that he looked like a Rick Ross Timu version. So, because you got to be subscribed in order to comment. And he super chatted in order to say it. So he wanted it to be seen. Just like this tramp here who needs my attention so bad. So attention you shall have. So he had to say that comment. And Anton, who is, he's watches his language more so than I do. We on at night. Fuck that. Okay. He watches his language because churches watch him. He said, and you're the hair on my balls. He said, and you know what you are? You are the hair on my balls. So you know what, Migo, you are another hair on Anton's balls. And you on my balls. And using my phrases, y'all, this bitch said, you keep coloring like a child, shaking my head. You a fan. How the hell you gonna be talking about me and then be using my freaking words? You're gonna be using my phrase. Child, person probably go home and sing Spiders, Makeup, and Weave. Child, ain't nobody got time for you. Keep waiting. Child, you, that commenter, and all the rest of y'all that's mad about shit that ain't even your damn business, keep being mad. Because I love how all these people care about black people and they want you to do stuff and you ain't doing it because they black, you black, we black. And all you do is attack black people. If you worry about white people because they racist, they about to put you in slavery, child, y'all ain't never proactive. This is what I'm talking about. You're never proactive. You're only reactive. If you think that that's what's about to happen if Donald Trump becomes president, then what y'all doing in order to prevent that shit? If you're so worried about it, what you doing to prevent it? Do y'all even think that far ahead? Nope. Do you see Roland, Ricky, DL, Steve Harvey, none of them telling y'all, they telling you who to vote for, or are they telling you what to do with regard to all the racists that's going to put you back in chains? But you going to keep listening to them? So y'all going to go ahead and keep listening to them? And you think I'm the problem? Fuck you, fuck them, and fuck everybody else that want to believe that shit. We moving on. Shout out to the legend. There you go. So I actually, moving on to more important things, child. I actually got an email from Paul. I actually emailed him last night. Excuse me, because I was worried. And you all were worried. So thanks for letting me know what was going on. And he did send me an email along with what he was trying to say when he was trying to give his speech last night, because I think we all know that he got interrupted by dots. So I'm going to read that, and I'm just going to read you all of his email, and then we'll go ahead and start looking at this foolishness. Shout out to Luke Hazley in the building. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate your support. Shout out to Live from New York. I see you. I appreciate you. He said, why would I want to be in a position to want sex? But we're the problem. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. And shout out to Paul for the membership. Thank you so much, Paul Tissue. That name's so funny. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you did get the membership, please make sure you thank Paul. Appreciate you all. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. So Paul sent me this message last night. It looks like it. I just saw it today, child. I've been busy. They've been making me work. Like, what is this? What is work? Trying to do YouTube, So there you go, legend. You are welcome. So he said, hi. Well, I said to him, I said, Paul, are you okay? I forgot that I have Mrs. Paul's email address too. I actually have his phone number, but I would never call people or anything like that. Not like that. You know what I mean? But Paul, are you okay? My people are contacting me about the end of the meeting. I see your wife on, but you not around. Please let me know you're okay. What the F is going on? Okay. So he said, hi, Messy. I made a couple of comments at the end of your live. Am I live? He was in the live yesterday, y'all. I don't remember seeing him. We are fine. Thank you. He must have been talking about the video I made. Because I think it was Lisa that was like, what is going on? Shout out to our resident realtor. Shout out to Lisa. I think she's in the chat. So he said, Jennifer and I and a couple of those sitting around us wanted to make sure that Carmen Carlisle was able to leave the building and drive home safely. Child, what is going on, y'all? When I approached her after my aborted comment, she had just called the South Highland police. What? Carmen Carlisle had to call the police? What the hell? They showed up, but said they expected people to argue at Tiffany's meeting. So they said, same old crap, different day. They would not arrest anyone unless there was a physical altercation. When there was a physical altercation during closed session of the August meeting, when Kamal pushed a young man against the wall, I think it was Nate, they did not process the young man's police report. Here's the text of the comment Michael Smith would not allow me to finish reading. They called me a racist, which someone did tell me that. I should have asked Dan Lee, excuse me, I don't even know if I saw Dan Lee from what I've seen, but I should have asked Dan Lee to read the same words. He has that golden radio voice. Look what happened when I simply asked Tiffany to be human and work on her reasoning abilities. So this is what he was trying to get across. Good evening, neighbors, trustees, and supervisor. I have paid attention to our supervisor for a year now and regret that she does not pay much attention to the people she is supposed to serve. Instead, she insists that she is all about loving on the people. That's a joke. While calling all those who criticize her haters wearing devil's horns. She stubbornly believes that she is still in control of the board meetings here and in Dalton. She continues to campaign at our expense for another term in both governments when her constituents' biggest question is, how come she is still in office? We have 7 more months. October, November, December, January, February, March. Lord have mercy. We have 7 more months to endure before a new supervisor is inaugurated. So I asked the supervisor, using the words of Trustee Jones, is it too late for you to do the right thing for the people? You'd have to know what the right thing is. The purpose of my comment this evening is to ask the supervisor to work with the trustees reasonably. Reason is the ability God gave humans to make us superior to the rest of the animals. Elephants and whales have a better sense of hearing than a human, but it is ridiculous trying to ask an elephant or a whale about the best way to distribute 9 million tax dollars between 155,000 people. So I guess it's 155,000 people in the whole township. A dog has a much better sense of smell than a human, but if it poops in... Sorry. Let me be serious. We have to be serious. I'm sorry. A dog, wait, where am I at? A dog has a much better sense of smell than a human, but if it poops inside your house, you do not expect the dog to apologize, nor do you expect the dog to respond to constructive criticism. By definition, an animal does not respond to reason. The only ways humans interact with them are to feed the animal, pet the animal, or give it a whack in the snout. This is my way of saying that the residents of Thornton Township can no longer afford the feeding and petting of the supervisor. Paul should write a book. Does the supervisor have an alternative to getting a whack in the snout? Ooh! Not if she continues to act like an animal, convinced that she can outrun her captors. Oh, I know why they're mad now. I wish to remind the supervisor that your constituents were not born to hate you. On the contrary, every trustee in Dalton and in Thornton Township wished you well when you took office. Residents hope that your youthful energy and tenacity would serve your office well. When you became our new supervisor, we gave you the benefit of the doubt. However, you soon learned what you could get away with, proclaimed your power, and rewarded your defensive lines handsomely. Instead of spending our tax dollars on the residents' needs, you spend them on political consulting, lobbying, and your own campaign events. Now, when someone questions your spending, you take measures to hide the evidence. When someone asks you a tough question, you insult the questioner, call him fake news, or pretend he doesn't exist. If it's not too late, you can still work on your reasoning powers. I have spoken to 3 of our trustees and find them to be reasonable people. Their concept of conversation is not filibuster. Listen to them first. Allow the trustees to listen to us and work with us. You don't need elephant ears to hear the voice of the people of Thornton Township, Paul. Oh, Paul, you so cute. You're so funny. Child, Paul's so funny. You cannot reason with the unreasonable, which is Tiffany, which is Dots, which is Heavy D's bigger, younger brother, which is that commenter from my previous rant, and any of the other commenters who can't even take into account that someone else has a different opinion than them. You cannot reason with the unreasonable. And part of the problem with the whole United States is everyone thinks that they can just do and say whatever they want. But when someone else does sit differently than them, then they mad. But when you're dealing with someone like Tiffany, this is what you're dealing with.
I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
I know that the people in the Dalton page, I know they don't care for me, and I could give a shit about them either. Okay, but I've said plenty of times in plenty of videos, when stuff like what happened last night happens, Tiffany likes that type of stuff. She likes chaos. She likes dissension. She likes having people that are on the other side mad. She likes to have people riled up. She feeds off that. That's her animal feeding. She feeds off of that. That's just typical. That's exactly who she is. So in essence, she really won. And that's why the thumbnail says that this is all your fault, because technically, of course, she should be running. She should have control. She should be the person that makes sure that things are running smoothly. But she's just an impetulant child and she don't know how to do that. She's never going to do that. And the only thing that could potentially possibly get her in line is for one, her to go to jail, which I personally just don't see that happening. I'm just sorry. I just don't see it happening. I can definitely see her being reelected. And unless she has some sort of change of heart, which is never going to happen because she's a narcissist and she only thinks about herself. It's just not going to happen. That's why my thought process would be to be in front of, and I know it's probably a ways away, but I would be in front of everything where JB Pritzker and Kwame and anybody else, aldermans, representatives, everybody, I would be in their faces because she's not going to change. And y'all come in there in her face, even though this is nice, what you said, it doesn't matter to her. That makes her happy. Just like when I go to court, or when I used to go to court for an eviction, and the person would show up, I knew I was winning because they didn't do their part, because I know what their part is. So I wasn't worried about it. But like many of people, everybody knows what they're doing. So cool. We'll just see what happens. And I do know that Illinois is a special place, okay, where everyone seems to be doing whatever they want with whomever they want, however they want. And that it's very, allegedly very, what is the word? A lot of crap going on politically down there. So I don't know. But I think it was a good speech. I can see where they might, Dots, I can see why I can understand where he got upset. Not understand saying he's right, not at all. But he not gonna let his girl, not his ace boom coon, be insulted. But what I don't understand is what Matlock and Fido over there, who's supposed to be security, are doing. Because child, they just sitting there and shit. But what do I know? So we're about to watch this, and it's, thank God it's in segments, because I'm not about to sit here for 2 hours and listen to Tiffany's awful voice. All right. I'll do as much as I can. I also have a video from Trina. So we're going to look a little bit of hers, but then I got a video from Jed, because there's someone here named Deborah, and people have been talking about Deborah. I'm like, who the hell is Deborah? We're about to see who Deborah is, and then we're going to see what she said, because she went over and talked to Jed. So we actually have a new streamer, SS in Action. Excuse me. Clearly they live in Dalton. There's another person who streams too, it looks like. But she has an awesome view. He or she has an awesome view. I'm not really sure. So that's who we're going to take a look at. So just FYI, they just started the channel. So if you want to follow them, please do. Shout out to another troll in the building. I see you. Thank you so much, TQS. He said, Michonne is channeling her inner CeeLo Green. Come sing it with me. I see you driving around town with the girl I love. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about that song. Shout out to TQS. I appreciate you, hun. Shout out to Mary Therese Roberts. Shout out to Mary Therese becoming a member. Thank you so much, Mary Therese, for becoming a member. Shout out to all of my channel members. Let me just for a second say I appreciate y'all. I thank you so much for a monthly support, right? That's another thing that people like Migo and all these other idiots don't like, that somebody actually is doing some work, someone appreciates it, and they support them, because that's what that is. They don't like that. Okay. They would rather wait around for the government to give them something instead of getting out and doing something. And then, you get paid for it. So I want you all to know that I thank you so much for all of your support, super chat, memberships, thanks on videos and stuff like that. I may not see it all, unfortunately, on the thanks, because I can't get to as many comments as we've been having lately, but your comments matter. All of those comments matter. So please keep commenting, please keep liking the videos, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Mary Therese Robert, who I like. This is kind of, it makes it even better because it's not even a name that I really know. So I appreciate you, because there's a lot of ear hustling. That's okay. That's okay. We have analytics. We know what it is. I know, a lot of people think they know. We got analytics. We know what's going on. Okay. So thank you all who are here and who are subscribed and who support the channel, even by your views, just by the likes and stuff like that. So shout out to Trent Downs up in here. I see you, hon. We got your video on up. Ciao. Okay. We shall see. Try to figure out what's going on. But of course, we're going to need your help. So shout out to you. Let's go ahead and hear this. Listen. I'm fast. We going high speed. We going high speed, child. Shout out to Vivian. I know this is Vivian. Child, why do I know these people's names?
Today I'd like to get started. I'd like to call to order Thornton Township meeting. Today is September 24, 2024, and the time is 6:09 p.m. Please call the roll. Trustee Jones.
Call the roll. They actually started on time. Woo, Lord, that never happens.
Next, everybody stand for pledge.
Oh, girl, we don't need
That
that.
is not the case. The prizes for bingo are being purchased by Thornton Township, and now there's a question as to whether each person receiving a prize over $600 should
stand for pledge.
Hold on. Let me use these. Approval of minutes.
Motion.
Second. Motion and second. Any discussion? Call her. Trustee Carlisle.
Caught her up.
Yes.
Caught her up.
Yes. Next, we have old business, and we're going to start with the number one topic, which is bingo. Today, we're talking about bingo.
Imagine coming to your board meeting, your trustee meeting, and the most important thing is effing bingo. Child, you can't make it up. You colored. You're so funny.
I know the residents really appreciate bingo. They love bingo, and they want to see it continue here at Thornton Township. So I am seeking approval from.
Tell them to go on a cruise. They play bingo like every other day, child. They play it all the time. Tell them to go take a cruise. They play bingo. They can go to the casino, child. No, she got to make sure it happens.
The trustees to continue bingo every month here at Thornton Township. Is there a motion to approve bingo?
Girl, you know I ain't approving it. Ain't no motion.
I'd like to make a motion to approve monthly bingo for our seniors, our residents throughout Thornton Township. Is there a second? Trustees? Do y'all not want to continue bingo?
Girl, you already know the answer.
I'll second it only for purposes of discussion.
All right, it's been motion second. Go ahead.
So I did reach out to the attorneys concerning bingo because that's been a big conversation going on lately. And so originally, when bingo was presented, it was presented that all the prizes were donated, but that is not the case. The prizes for bingo are being purchased by Thornton Township. And now there's a question as to whether each person receiving a gift over or prize over $600 should fill out a 1099 form. And so.
So they thought that the bingo prizes were being. So they thought that the bingo prizes were being donated. All them prizes, they thought from where? Woo, Lord help your people.
We haven't received a final answer on that. And so I think it's important until we get the final details, we pause on those things. And let's say, for instance, we don't know the findings, but just ethically, we have to ask ourselves questions. Should we be doing this? Yes, bingo is a great opportunity for seniors to come and to participate and have, fun amongst their peers. However, there is a lot of money being spent on bingo. And what are we doing to improve our entitlement programs? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. And not only that, but seniors play a large part in the voter space. So bingo, us canceling bingo or pausing is not neglecting the seniors, and changing the rules is not disenfranchising the seniors as well. We're just taking a moment to stop to make sure that the rules and laws are being followed. And again, I think it's important for us as trustees to make sure that we reduce any liability to Thornton Township and its employees. So we have to stop for a second and ask ourselves those questions.
All right, so as it relates to bingo, it's amazing how you guys all of a sudden want to stop something that has been going on since I've been into the supervisor.
If she really wanted to run bingo, you know what they could do? They could just run bingo. Who said you had to have a prize? Who said that you had to have a prize? If it's just for fun and entertainment and to keep them out and about and camaraderie, why don't they just have bingo? Child, have that bingo. I'd have been like, child, have that bingo. Child, you don't even got to rent this room because, that's cost effective right there. You ain't got to rent the room. You can set up the tables. You got everything for bingo. We done synced it. Play bingo. Girl, go on. Have it. You just ain't getting no money to buy no prizes. So really, at the end of the day, you don't want to have bingo. You want to buy people so that they will vote for you. Child, come on now. We figuring it out, y'all.
Before you guys stated, hey, we don't think we can do it because it's gaming issues. So what did? We reached out to the gaming board, the revenue board, to make sure that we did not do what we supposed to do, which I announced this at the last board meeting, that before we started bingo, we reached out to them. We reached out across the street to South Holland, and we followed every protocol possible so that residents can have bingo. Now, today, you guys come up with something else. Oh, well, they need to fill out 299, they need to fill out a form, they need to do this, they need to do that. It's their money going back to them. What is wrong with that? How can you have a problem?
That's not how that works, girl. That's just not how that. It's their money going back to them. You coloreds, I tell you, just out here with all this money and they ain't got no clue as to how it works. I promise you, they haven't kept a list of who won what. So they can't even go back and say that we need you to fill out a 1099 because they don't know who got what. I promise you they don't. They not keeping no running list of nothing. Nothing. Lord help your people.
So it shouldn't be an issue for you guys to sit here and pause something, and then you said something crucial. You said voting block. What does that have to do with them coming, loving on each other? You even was down here with them calling out bingo numbers. So what is the problem all of a sudden that you guys are using political campaign stuff to say why you don't want to have bingo all of a sudden stop something? And as I said, what God has for you is for you. Bingo was a huge success. The people lined up down here. There were 500 people. And as I always say, news, where were you? You weren't in the building. But yet y'all asked me for exclusive interviews to come out and talk to me. For what? Come and talk to the people that matter. Come and talk to the people that's actually being affected by bingo. Because bingo is more than just prizes like they're trying to make it about. It's about love. It's about community. It's about unity. It's about everybody loving on each other throughout Thornton Township. That's what bingo's about. Y'all missing the point. It got nothing to do with prize, because guess what? Even though they had prize, they still down here packed. It was packed. And y'all didn't come. And you would have saw that, and you would have heard from them. And if anybody down here that wanted to talk as related to bingo, because I invited the residents out, just so you can see what I deal with when I'm fighting for things for you that you really love and enjoy doing here at Thornton Township. Before, y'all had nothing like that. Nothing. And now we made a way for you guys to unify amongst the 17 communities that we have here at Thornton Township. And now this board, this dysfunctional board, wants to take it away. That's sad, because they got nothing else to do.
You should actually drink every time she say, that's sad. That's sad.
Sad when people want to take away things from people that's actually doing the work.
Doing the
people
work.
want to take away from people that's doing the work, but yet alone don't have nothing to do for you, residents. It's a way for you guys to come and celebrate with one another, and I love that. I love it. So I apologize that the board don't want to continue bingo. Carmen was a part of the administration, as I've always said before, so it amazes me that she's now singing a different tune. So I wonder who got her strings in a bunch. But all the things that we always did was right. We always ran everything through the attorney, and we always ran everything through the village or the city that we are in. So it's in my heart that y'all want to continue bingo. I wish you guys would change your vote to continue bingo here at Thornton Township, because I know the residents do love it. Come on, Robert, go to the mic.
She just said one thing.
Okay, guys, don't start that today. We gotta handle the business. Y'all are out of order. We have an ordinance in place that if you're out of order, you will be removed from this meeting. Every meeting, y'all have to come down here with that. We here to handle the business and not let.
There really wasn't a lot of people here. What's going on? They said we tired of this too finally.
The business has to work. So let us get watch and let y'all can go outside, Robert. All right, go ahead,
I
Robert.
just want to address one thing that Trustee Carolina said might be a miscommunication. When we did check with the board about the bingo, we never told them that the prize was donated. We do have communication that the township is purchasing. I just want to make sure that just saying what you say, we have documentation. If they say we lying or whatever, but I don't want you to say that we trick people and make them seem like we said the price. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, Robert said, we never told you that the stuff was going to be donated. We said that we bought it.
That might be a miscommunication, but we do have documentation that does show.
I'm just saying that's the information that I received. No, you're always lying.
She's always lying.
Yeah,
Now
okay.
she don't want to give bingo to the people, and we did it before. Continue what we've always done, which is be here for the people, provide for the people, make a way for things that they did not have, that they actually enjoy, and they benefit from their own money. I've never seen a group of.
Tell them to use their own damn money. How about that? Tell them to take a bus trip. They got casinos in Chicago. I'm sure they do. Tell them to put together a bus trip. They give you $10. You pay $50 that costs for the bus. You'll see to and from, and then they give you $20 back to go gamble. Tell them to put that together. Child, she really is carrying on about this.
A board member that cares so much about who's doing it instead of joining and helping make sure we are a success together. I never saw that because before y'all thought together, now it's all the time because it's election time, huh? Like you said, voting, right? It's election time. They want to divide and conquer. It's not gonna work because the people see through the mess, and that's what we are. So, are you guys going to amend the motion and vote for bingo?
They're not.
Not only with this, but with just a lot of other things. We always hear about this documentation, but we never seem to see it. So that's my first point. Second of all, we could bingo without large prizes or any prizes actually, and then we get everything figured out. We could just keep going and still have it.
At the end of the day, you guys always want to stop progress. That's the problem I got with my board. Y'all want to.
So Tiffany doesn't know how to negotiate. It's either her way or the highway, and that's why people like her lose. You're losing control now. You don't know how to work with anybody. How the hell you think you're gonna govern just Bogarting all damn time?
Stop things that actually are huge success, because I don't see none of y'all bringing numbers like that, and y'all been here longer than me. So when I came, we created this for our residents, and it's been a huge success. We have over 500 people. They come here, they get a cooked meal that they enjoy. Little do y'all know, some of the meals are people only meal for the day, but yet you want to stop bingo because you think it's such too many prizes. You think it's all about prizes. It's more than that. And Carmen knows that. She was down with her taking it. So was Jerry Jones and Chris. You come for a photo op, so I don't know. But all I'm saying is that I just appreciate if you guys will take a step back, look in the mirror, and say, "Hey, I got to do what's right for the people." And
Now she talking about somebody need to take a look in the mirror. This is what happens, Big Tiff, when you Bogart and you don't know how to talk to people and you're mad, aggressive, and rude, condescending, and chaotic. They typically don't want to work with you. You see how that works? Now you want something and you're not getting it? Now somebody got to look in the mirror. Girl, will you look in the mirror? Nope.
and make sure that the people benefit from bingo like they have always done, and not change that all of a sudden, because again, it's election time, so we gotta stop anything going great in Thornton Township, because remember, when I got here, y'all numbers was down. When I got here, all the numbers went up due to what? Being productive, making sure that we're available for the people. That's what it's all about. So, okay, y'all gonna go for it. We got call for the discussion?
Yes, we do.
All right, roll call.
So what is this, a roll call for?
Step up the discussion. Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee.
This is a motion to approve the bingo.
No, this, no, you said it was a motion for roll call. That's what you said. Right. So, you said, so this is a motion.
There was a motion and a second to approve under old business bingo.
So my response is no.
No.
Supervisor Henry. Yes. Motion failed. Motion still fails, so guess what? Bingo!
She's so childish. Where is Jones and that other lady probably lost. She probably don't even know what's going on. Let me see. All right, they about to go into Gospel Fest.
Yeah. Next on the agenda is Gospel Fest. All right, is there a motion to approve the Gospel Fest? Is there a motion? I'll motion to approve the Gospel Fest. Is there a second? Is there a second? No second? All right, so I'm gonna talk about Gospel Fest. So we approved Gospel Fest, so I can educate. If I was saying, let me educate y'all. So let me educate everybody, because if I don't understand what goes on around here.
Praise the Lord, but I don't need to hear about Gospel Fest, okay?
Take me to
Child. because truth is I'm already tired.
Truth is I'm tired.
So it looks like she talks about Gospel Fest for about 6 minutes, child. I can't do this. This is crazy. Which is Gospel Fest, I guess, when they just have people come in like they did. Anybody know, like they did with Kiki and what's his name, child? Jay Holiday. Shout out to Live from New York. Thank you. And he said, if Dalton had a flag, it would be a bingo card covered in grass. Why was I just sitting here thinking, I'm so glad we ain't hearing them talk about no damn grass. But when we go to Dalton, we might hear it again, I think. Child, I can't keep up. I don't want to hear about no damn grass. Oh, no, it is the Township that talks about grass. Woo! It should be going away now because the season is over. Thank the Lord for small favors. Shout out to Casey Cat. Thank you so much, honey. She said she's obsessed with bingo. In my opinion, there's more than bingo to it, but to do it with all this fuss, I agree. Money laundering, something is definitely odd. I agree. You definitely can launder some stuff up in there. Allegedly. But I agree with you. Crazy.
Thornton Township can purchase bingo prizes using Thornton Township funds for the public. That's what it says here in the email that they gave us. Right. But yeah, I just said it. I said y'all can have a copy of it. So I don't know if y'all didn't hear me. I'll repeat it. Everybody can have a copy of it because we did do our job, do our work. Okay, next up,
Excuse me, you say who that's from because the board never received that information.
This is from Delgado. Yeah, this is from the Boys.
When did they do it? Because when I spoke to the attorney today, they said they were still looking into the memo.
That's not true. That's what I said. It's Thursday, August 12th, 2022. Like I told you before, when we did our homework for this, we did everything. And we got documentation stating we did everything. It said that somebody's that desperate to say no to bingo. Oh my God, just stop it. Here's your evidence right here, saying we can do it. I'm done.
Yeah, I spoke to the attorney today and they said they're still looking into it, so that's a false statement.
That's not a false statement. I got documentation.
We're talking about September.
And I'm talking about now. That's not true. Your statement's false. It's so sad you got so much hatred in your heart. But anyway, moving on.
And it's still not from the gaming commission.
Next is approval of bills. Is there a motion to approve the general fund? Yeah, we did. But it said, don't try to explain nothing. They ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna change it. We know. I just said it. You got it from revenue. You got it from the government. You got it from everybody. They still saying no. So whatever. We still gonna move on to bingo. Next is general fund. Is there a motion to approve the general fund? Is there a motion to pay the bills?
I have an amended list that I would like to pay on the general fund.
Okay, make sure you name what you don't want to pay.
And I'm gonna name the numbers and I'll send it to the clerk.
That's not how that goes. You gotta get it right. It's not.
So I make a motion that we pay the general fund excluding the following: 1 through 119, which are all credit card bills, so those items are already paid. And then 206 through 252, 258. That's when I make the motions to pay all the bills excluding those numbers I mentioned, and I'll get the clerk an email of what I excluded.
Okay, let me say something about transparency. So what they need to do is tell y'all what they're taking away, but they never do. And that's what you should pay attention to, residents. You want to have it their way, but don't want to show.
This is about to be a 20-minute discussion, and I'm not about to listen to it all, especially with her nasty-ass tone. Shout out to Amanize. Thank you so much, hon. She said, bingo! Feeding the masses, shaking my head. Exactly.
Read what they're taking out once again.
There's a motion and second.
And that's fine.
I make a motion to end discussion, call a vote.
Second.
Right, go ahead, Robert. Go ahead, Robert. All right, go ahead, Robert.
We have a first and a second discussion.
You don't even have a vote, so please stop. Go ahead, Robert.
There is a motion to end discussion, and there can't be a vote on that anytime.
All right. Go ahead, Robert. Go ahead, Robert. Oh, now. Go ahead, Robert.
Number one, Amazon, $25.38 gift cards, 94 Cabinet Bakery.
It's already spent. So all those things are already spent, already approved. When everybody's cool, now all of a sudden it's not cool to pay bills. Make it make sense.
Spent not approved, and also if I can make a point, there's things that we have voted not to approve, and then somehow magically they end up on the credit card.
You must point that out.
One of the reasons
Point that out. You can easily say
exactly what
that. That's not true. Then point it out. I want to see. Point it out. Because you can say that. You need to point out what you said you did not approve, and it's on the same. Thank you. And it said that you guys sitting here saying no, it was senior events on there. It was the book bag we gave away to the kids. It was all kinds of things on there that you guys still said no to. now, but yes, back then. So what's the difference? Now all of a sudden everybody else saying you want to pay people?
No, and then end up on a credit card bill.
That's not true. So what's the item? Tell me the items. You ain't got it.
I'll make a list, I'll get it to you.
Right, because you ain't got it. You're just talking. Y'all just say stuff up here. I can't stand the line. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so we said that, and that's to pay the bill. So the only way that I'm gonna vote is because I do want to pay whatever vendors there is to pay, but I'm still against not paying everybody. I think you should pay everyone on the list. So you can call them.
Trustee Carlisle? Yes. Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
Yes. Next is general assistant fund. Is there a motion to pay the general assistant fund?
I would like to make an amended motion to pay, a few things excluding a few items.
All right, you can make the motion to take whatever you want out, but again, I keep telling y'all, so I tell y'all, let me educate you. Those items are strictly supervisor. Supervisor is over the GA department. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all that. Let's go ahead, do what you want.
Yes, you are, but it's with the past budget and we don't have that.
Yeah, right now, that we still work. Y'all just said pass, but y'all won't pass the budget, so stop.
They still don't have a budget. They still don't have a budget. What the hell? How are you? I'm not about to sit here and listen to him read off those either.
For that our entitlement programs are functioning at the highest capacity so that we can serve everybody in the township that needs the services. And more than that, I think we need a more moral and ethically, we need an obligation to the residents to be transparent and accountable. And if we focus on transparency and accountability and less on bingo, excuse me, can you all heard you out of order? Oh, that's your
Wait, did Carmen tell Big Tiff that she was out of order?
For the people. And what else for the people? Tax refunds. Then all y'all property taxes go up. So when you want some of your money back, they want to stop the software to give you your money back. Make it make sense. But okay, we'll play the game. Let's go.
I have something to say. One, the first item I mentioned was paid on a credit card, and it was a part of the tax rebate. So the residents do deserve a tax rebate, but more importantly, we need to figure out our budget. We have to fix the deficiencies that we have. And yes, the budget is late, and so our goal is not to rush it, but to get it right. And we want to make sure that the entitlement programs that are functioning at the township are functioning at the highest. Are you done? Okay. We want to make sure that our entitlement programs are functioning at the highest capacity so that we can serve everybody in the township that needs the services. And more than that, I think we need a more moral and ethically, we need an obligation to the residents to be transparent and accountable. And if we focus on transparency and accountability and less on bingo, excuse me, can you all heard you out of order? Oh, that's
So what is it? Somebody in the audience that must be a TIF supporter, so they're okay to yell. But if anybody else that doesn't support her yells out, then everybody got to get in order. Child, I don't know how they do it.
Okay. So anyway, maybe we focus on accountability and transparency and less on bingo, and we'll have enough money to set aside to give the rebate program so that everyone.
So when her face is smug, that means that something is happening in her favor. So that's why I'm thinking somebody is riled up for her, and that's why she won't say anything. So Carmen says, say something about it, because you always say something to someone else, but of course she won't, because, oh my God, that's why the thumbnail says it is her fault. This is your meeting, ma'am. This is your responsibility. So if it goes chaotic, that's on you, because you're supposed to have control. But child, the only thing you want to fight for is bingo. Child, please. Shout out to Casey Cat with the 2. Thank you, hon. She says, happy birthday to Dr. G. Dr. G is up in here, Shout out to you. Thank you so much, Casey. Casey Cat. We are profiling this criminal for sure. Allegedly. Shout out to Trina. She said they all out of order. Listen, Trina, I was thinking it. You said it. They all out of order this ghetto ass meeting. They would not act out with what they do not like with Zuccarelli like that, and Tiffany Ghetto too. She definitely is. Her whole tone and demeanor and the way that she acts, the way that she talks, it's all her responsibility. This is all her fault. She gonna have the nerve to talk about what somebody else should do, and she not even following her own damn direction. She gonna do what she want to do, and people are supposed to bow down to her, and it's not happening anymore, because I thoroughly believe that's what was happening before. And now she can't run roughshod anymore. So it just caused dissension. So the way that meeting ended, I'm telling you, she happy about that stuff. She's happy when everyone else is miserable.
Thornton Township and benefit from the program and from the services at Thornton Township and not just people to show up for bingo. Can you tell your people to calm down? You all okay. It was strange. Y'all make any noise. Y'all think that's a moving personality. Y'all made a fake ordinance to make it like y'all fake in charge. Y'all are not in charge of anything. So please stop with the antics when you come here to these board meetings. I am the leader for Thornton Township. I am the supervisor of Thornton Township. And I'm going to make sure y'all give me my respect and stop playing the game.
Give me. No one gives respect. You earn it, and you don't know how to because you give no respect. You only gonna get what you give, ma'am. And just because you talk in that tone, you ain't scared. Oh, let me rephrase. You don't scare me, child. I'm thinking people just didn't want to be up in here because they knew what it was gonna be about. Because it's really light up in here. Trina Downs, why is no one here? Do you know? Shout out to Medic for becoming a member. I see you. I appreciate you, honey. No showing out today. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to all the members. Come on, biatch.
All these things stop. When I came to Thornton Township, that's my personal place. I'm saying for this, so we can hear y'all run back. When I came to Thornton Township, y'all had a $4.5 million deficit when I got here. $4.5 million deficit. Since me taking over, you have a surplus of $9.8 million today. Surplus. I'm tired of that. So don't get back. Everybody just stop. Sit here just saying things that ain't true. I can't stand people to get up here and lie. They don't got no facts for what they're speaking of. People can give y'all a load of facts, but don't tell y'all the truth. And that's why I tell y'all, now white talk, please come out Township talk tomorrow. Township talk here, right here at the same very location. And we talk to residents. We give you evidence of everything that's going on here at Thornton Township. That's being transparent. That's being accountable. That's showing you our book. That's showing you our account. Come here, learn that. Y'all come here for the show. But y'all don't come here to get the knowledge. That's why I let you educate you.
It's interesting how she stood up and she still looked like she's sitting down. Oh, you big mad, ain't you, girl? You are mad, man. I ain't seen her this mad in a while, y'all. Woo! You gonna listen to me? You gonna listen to me? You gonna do what I say? You don't know? You not gonna be talking to me any old way. You gonna do what I tell you to do? I'm Tiffany A. Henyard. I'm in charge around this bitch.
Cause y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
Wait, aren't you beating up on them with all this huffing and puffing? Because, child, y'all already know what the hell this is. This is the same old typical shit. Be mad at your mama.
I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'm going to tell you. You're not going to tell me. I'm going to tell you.
Child, everybody, my new insult moving forward is going to be you the hair on Anton's balls. Anton, child, I can't get that out of my mind. That's going to be my insult from now on. Child, you know you the hair on Anton's balls, child.
Let me school you. That's why I talk like that, because y'all don't come to the very one thing that matters the most. When you actually get the paperwork in your hand with facts, so that now you can go correct people that got it wrong, that don't live in your community, but got something to say. So all I'm saying to you guys is, come and meet your supervisor. Come and meet the staff of Thornton Township. They did an awesome job. And Curry knows that. So she's there to talk about they need to do it, they need to do their job. They're not doing their job. They come telling you excuse for why they passed the budget. Our job, especially as being a trustee, is to pass the budget. That's it. They legislate. Just so people understand the three branches of government, so y'all can get it right. I'm the executive branch. They're the legislative body. The legislative body does what? Write ordinances, pass the budget. That's it. They don't run the day-to-day. They got nothing to do with nothing. And that's what we keep messing up.
Damn, she looking crazy, y'all. She is looking crazy. Thank you so much, Sandra. I see you, hon. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Shallow Moon. She lost it. She looking crazy. Some of these faces, and I'm not even doing the pauses. She looking crazy. She up here standing up to... Woo! Lawyer trying not to get spit on over there.
People keep impeding on my powers, on my responsibility. So I just want to make sure I make that crystal clear and everybody can see me, hear me in the back about what's going on here at Thornton Township because it's in a better place than I took office. Guaranteed. I want to say something.
Did she say give it to me? Girl, you think you someplace with just you and Kamal, girl? You need to calm down. You definitely losing control. Music make me lose control. Child, put that woman on some damn medicine, child, because this is crazy already. Like I said, before even seeing this is your fault. What happened at the end is your fault. And after that, woo!
This discussion.
So I would like to say,
if I may, when
go ahead.
Is Gonzalez saying educate me, please? He's playing into it. Shout out to Gonzalez finally. I give him a little bit of props, very little. Very little, because you know I don't give no props to him nor Carmen. I'm sorry. They went along with it this damn long.
As it goes to the tax refund project, can you tell us the cost of that and what's the time frame?
Actually, I can. If you want to show up tomorrow at Township.
I'll take that as a no. So one of the reasons I ask is, first of all, we don't know the full amount. Second of all, I think it'd be appropriate if it's not for this current year, which I've run this program, so I know there's no way to do it for this year. It would be next year, and there's a good possibility that you're not going to be here. So, that's what we're doing.
So let's make you put some years on sleep for that dollar. I guarantee you not gonna get that seat. And in the words of his
oh yeah, she mad now. Y'all was in there cutting up trying to make her mad. Lord. Oh, they was cutting up trying to make her mad. They say you ain't gonna be supervisor. Woo! Y'all was in there acting up to that last night.
I'm not gonna say it, but you need to you know what, that key. So we will be working on that.
Oh no, she not using Miss Mary's lines. Oh, see, y'all, Migo, Big Tiff, and everybody else, come up with your own shit. Stop stealing shit, okay? That's lazy, all right? Come up with your own sugar, honey, iced tea, and stop taking somebody else's. You colors, you're so funny.
You don't do money at the township. You don't know anything for your residents. You don't know everything. When I say everything, coming out here at the township building, making sure that people keep fed. You don't know everything. I guarantee you I would be here because if y'all thought that I wasn't gonna win, y'all would be doing all this media campaigning on me. Y'all would be doing all this negativity on me. If y'all thought I wasn't gonna win, but y'all know I was one of those people that don't win.
So you want to go to the answer to the question? No answer.
I'd like to say something.
No answer.
She said something so important. She said that leaders take, she said she's a leader, she says she's a supervisor.
Okay,
so real leaders take accountability and responsibility. They don't blame their staff for their horrible mistakes.
Why are only the BIPOC people having issues? She said you are out of order. Okay, so then that explains why Paul said they had to make sure that that Carmen got home safely. Oh, child, it's a mess. This is a good part, though.
I need a second.
Carmen and Chris.
Second as well. Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez? Yes. Supervisor Williams?
Yes, but I'm still gonna make sure all the other things y'all gonna get, which is your food boxes, and also the tax refund. We'll still. All right, is there a motion to pay the road and bridge fund? Motion, is that second? Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez? Yes. Supervisor Williams?
All right, next, is there a motion to approve the budget? And then where is the budget? Because you guys have not given anyone a budget. But is there a motion to adopt 2024-2025 budget and appropriation ordinance 24-009 for Thornton Township General Assistance Fund? Is there a motion?
So this part is quick.
To approve the retainer agreement with LBS to represent Thornton Township officials in the case of Gerald Jones versus Thornton Township. Is there a motion? Hello? Is there a motion? Okay, I'm gonna make a motion. Is there a second? Y'all don't want to protect the township? What we doing? I think you guys need a warning. I think you guys should consider making sure we are covered. Second. All right, then motion is second. Any discussion?
Yes, I have a question. Has any action or motions or anything taken place prior to approval tonight? There was something I forgot to bring up last meeting when we approved an attorney for some other things. It was brought to my attention that prior to us voting it, approving it, that there was action taken in court by the attorney. So what I'm asking is if that is the case in any way here. In this case, has any action been taken prior to approval, whether it be a motion or a filing or anything along those?
Well, I don't know nothing about what you just said, but it relates to Gerald Jones. You should know clearly about that. I'm assuming that's why Jerry's here. That is trustee Jerry Jones' son. So you know, just like I know, I guess you want me to say it for the public, that he sued Thornton Township. And this is what I mean about them not doing their job. And basically he won a default because he didn't have legal counsel of $3 million. But they didn't tell y'all that because they keep on.
Jerry Jones's son, the trustee's son, sued the township and won because they lost because they didn't have a lawyer. Who knows about this? This sounds crazy. What? Jerry Jones's son sued. Oh my God.
On not getting counsel to protect the township. You got to protect the township. That's what it's about. I keep saying it. So how you in a default? How do you have legal counsel?
Can you recognize please to say something? So the first time I ever heard about this case was when you put it on this agenda.
Okay, so why didn't you vote?
So you're saying that we got this information before he defaulted. We didn't get any information.
You got the information because y'all talked to the lawyer, just like I did. Delgado has this, and you guys know every time we put somebody up here, you voted it down. And then we go and we get in default because we don't have a representation when they go to court. So here we are. Hold on, so here we are again. So are you guys going to make sure we got counsel? We don't have coverage. What are we doing so that he can go in court and get this removed for the $3 million that we owe this individual because we didn't have counsel? So are we going to move forward with that or are we not? What are we doing?
Was this on the agenda at some other time?
Are we going to vote for this person? I don't know her question right now. You should know that. If you want us to answer, you can get your agenda and you can check it out. I need to know. It's really gang. It's the kids stuff that I'm talking about. Trust me. Do you want the township to be protected or not? I just told you to check your agenda yourself.
So again, you're not going to answer a question.
I just need to answer. You either going to protect the township or you're not. That's all I'm here to do. So it's a motion. Are you motioning or what?
Excuse me, are you the attorney?
Once we get the motion, hold on. Once you get the motion and a second.
There's a motion and a second.
So approve it. So approve the list of the attorney. We can ask the attorney. Hold on. If you don't want to be involved.
There's currently on the floor a motion and a second to approve the retainer agreement with LDS. So when discussion is concluded, we have a roll call vote regarding that. There's counsel here from LDS who can probably answer some questions that the board may have.
All right, go ahead, LDS.
Good afternoon, Madam Supervisor. There's not been a default judgment entered in this matter. The court has given the township and the individual defendant until October 31st to file a responsive pleading to your answer or motion dismissed. There is no default at this time.
Okay, so where was that $3 million paperwork we got?
That matter was in court last week, but the judge put it over until the October 31st.
Okay, so you got extended basically. So we got a default for 3 minutes. I know I saw that because my team showed it to me, and now it's extended for the day. Okay, that's good. Y'all answer.
See, that's the shit you should know, Big Tiff. We had to have the white man on White People Wednesday come and school you while you over here schooling nothing, child. I can't. This biatch.
So what we gonna do now?
So
No, go ahead.
So no, go ahead.
So okay, I guess it kind of goes back to my previous question. So have you been working on this case already?
No, I have not.
Okay. So it's because there was no representation?
That's because we have not been retained, so I ethically cannot do.
Well, that's
Yeah, he said you're going to pay me, biatches.
kind of what I was getting at. Okay. But so right now, there is not a default, like the supervisor had said.
That's correct. There is no default.
Let me just pause for a second, child, since they showing the back room. Here, Kamal, and here's this Deborah person who I was trying to figure out who the hell she was. So she in the back. So the people in the back are allegedly the people that support Tiff. I need somebody to confirm that because there's Heavy D's bigger, younger brother, Kamal, and this Deborah person.
It was a default. Hold on, let's back up. It was a default for $3 million. We got the paperwork, and we did not have anybody to represent the township. He just told you that he went in court and got it pushed back. Right?
No, actually, he just said he hasn't been.
If I clarify, the plaintiff's attorney filed what's called a default motion. which means that you were served, you didn't show up, and he asked for a pre-learned out judgment. I did not appear, but the judge continued it over to October 31st. And if you don't file something at that point, I assume that the plaintiff's attorney will file that motion again, and quite frankly, the judge might grant it.
So in other words, you're saying if we wanted to table this until our October, keep it down so I can ask my question? As a supervisor, say we're conducting a meeting, but she never wants to put it in order when it's done. But anyway, so will we have time to make a decision at the second board meeting, or the first board meeting in October?
When would the board?
I think it's October 8th, I believe, is the second Tuesday.
I would think October 8th. If you retain an attorney, whether myself or someone else, I would think within 3 weeks, they certainly file some type of response. So the answer to your question is yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's y'all doing? Is the motion second call up? Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor? Yes. All right, moving on, approval of upcoming events for senior services. Thank you.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So they are going to have that lawyer be their lawyer. Trina says it was wrongful termination on Jerry Jones's son. Child, this is crazy. Child, this is half damn crazy.
Is there a motion to approve the harvest roundup located in Titus Beach? And is there a motion? All right, is there a motion?
What are we motioning for now?
Motion, is there a second? There motion second, any discussion? Call her up.
Call her up.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez? Yes. Supervisor? Yes. Is there a motion to approve the holiday senior event? Is there a motion?
Lord have mercy.
Motion. Is there a motion second, call her up. Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor? Yes. All right, next on the agenda is.
You see, when she gets what she wants, everything is all good in the hood, okay? Then when she don't get it, she's standing up and shit, looking half damn crazy. Motion to conduct forensic audit investigation of Keith Freeman's credit.
Is there a motion to conduct a forensic audit / investigation of Keith Freeman's credit card and Carmen Carlisle use of said card? Is there a motion? Motion. Is there a second? Then motion second, any discussion?
Yes. So I would say, unlike Supervisor Hager, I am happy to talk about any investigation. I welcome any investigation about any expenditure in Thornton Township's finances. I have no problem with sitting down and talking to an investigator about any of the purchases I've made on behalf of Thornton Township for Supervisor Hager and the multiple trips I booked for her, the expensive the hotel suites, the first-class flights, the expensive dinners, you know, the different amenities that she received that were provided to her on behalf of Thornton Township residents. And yes, as she stated, I was her assistant, so I was on many of those trips. I was told by her to make sure she had 2 trips booked a month, nothing under 3 or 4 days. And I think that anybody who wants to know, any investigator who asks any question should have any information about any trip.
Well, damn. Well, damn. So Tiff must have put this on to be looked at into credit card purchases with Carmen. I don't know if she means together or just looking at what Carmen and Keith Freeman were doing. All late and wrong. Keith don't even work here no more. Now she want to allegedly do an audit. But child, you can't make this shit up. You colored. You're so funny. Carmen said, yeah, I'll be glad to give you the tape. You ain't got to hire nobody. I'll let you know. And I'll also let you know that Big Tiff said that you need to make sure that I got 2 trips a month in the best places with the best food. I believe that.
Including but not limited to the shirts, the paraphernalia, flyers, and the promotional items that have been paid for with her face and her image on it by Thornton Township, details about her transportation, the travel plans, information about her security that she demanded to go with her everywhere she went. I welcome any investigation into any expenditure involving Tiffany here and Keith Freeman's credit card. And I'm sure that Keith will also be happy to answer any questions about this too, because again, we're open to being honest and transparent about anything that we've done for Thornton Township. And not to mention that Tiffany here wasn't the only person that benefited, but you know, Mr. Woods was there, and many other people was there. And
come on, Woods was there. Lord, they telling on your ass. So was that before or after you and your wife was getting divorced would be the question, child.
I'll be happy to discuss any of this about to anybody. And again, I think since we're talking about it, Lori, like
child, if anybody can get Carmen to decide that she want to come talk to YouTube, I'll be glad to interview her. We'd be glad to talk to her.
Did such a great job in Boston. I want her to do the same thing here at Thornton Township. So yes, I would like to have an investigation. I'll sit down and answer any question about any trip. I'll vote on behalf of Supervisor Junior as her assistant, yes.
All right, so let me make sure that I got this correct.
Uh-oh.
You was not my assistant here at Thornton Township, so why are you using Thornton Township credit card? So that's number one. Number two, let's talk about your entanglement with Keith Freeman. Let's-
Lord help your people. Lord help your people. Now we want to talk about the entanglement. She said entanglement. Woo! Lord Petty. So this all still goes along, and I'm just seeing this for the first time, that this is Tiffany's responsibility on how this meeting ended. She made this get out of hand like this. It's totally her responsibility. You're supposed to be the freaking leader and you acting like a damn child, and that's an insult to children.
Open the door so everyone knows what's going on with Thornton Township. If we don't tell it, we don't tell the truth.
Then we got to get into everybody.
All these lies and all these things, people like that, right? And say that people said this, people did that. That's fine. I'm used to it. You at the top. So when you're at the top, you get all these bums looking for crumbs attacking you every time. And it's sad because she went on the trip, Keith Freeman went on the trip, and everybody want to attack people. But what did y'all do on the trip? So all I'm saying is that
inquiring minds don't really want to know, but if you trying to tell it, child.
Stop trying to make it like it's something bad. And I just want to clear it up for those that don't understand. We have a budget for travel. I've said this several times. Y'all can keep on putting in the cameras on the news. Everyone travels. We even for other towns just to show you that every single person travels in their communities. And when you go, you should learn something, because at the end of the day, you have to educate yourself on how to run government and what to do as relates to government. And it's sad that people have to take it and put it for bad because people frown because they didn't go on a trip or they got attitude about it or whatever the reason may be. But at the end of the day, it is a budget for travel. So people need to stop trying to make it like it's something someone did wrong, because it's not. So now we're going to.
Excuse me, I have something to say.
You just said
This is true. After Chris, I would like to be recognized.
I have two questions. I don't know if this was just put on here so you can showboat, but who's providing the service and how much is it going to cost?
Well, just like we're gonna do everything else that's on the agenda, we're gonna put it out for bid. We're gonna make sure we do it the right way, so that someone can actually come in and say,
Shouldn't that have been done already? Once again,
first we gotta get approval so we can move forward, right? You don't mind. You gotta go first, put it on the question, right?
Numbers in front of
Why don't you just actually put things on the agenda, so we be transparent, and I do put it on the agenda, then it's the opposite. Why you put it on the first? Why you put it out to bid first? Which one y'all want me to do? I ain't getting confused.
Give us numbers.
Excuse me, I'd like to say something. The initial agenda, that was funny. I know this is put on the agenda because of our closed session item. So when we got the original agenda, this wasn't on there. But what you saw when we put for closed session, she added this, which again, I'm open to any investigation about anything I did as her assistant. So as her assistant, one thing she always says to everybody who works for her, and there's a bunch of people that can attest to you, when you work for Tiffany, you work for her brand. You don't work for an entity. That's what she always told us. So I was commanded to work 7 days a week, almost 18 to 20 hours a day. And I'll get a chance to talk about that. That's not the time or place, but for her to sit here and say that, I wasn't her assistant and why was I spending money on behalf? And excuse me, but again,
who is that? Is that the Deborah person, child? Who back there running off at the mouth? It sound like a woman. Those two white men up there saying these ninjas here. Look at them both. Well, first the lawyers sleep, but this one over here is like this. I could be home eating, sitting on the couch watching Archie Dan Bunker. I'm here with these colors. Come on now, it's hard to hear. They got good mics now. Everybody talking over everybody. I might need that to be the title when I clip this out. You a very evil person.
Hi. I'm sorry, we're going on. Yes. All right, moving on next. Is there a motion to conduct a friendly audit on all departments and all audits? Okay, guys. Okay. Is there a motion to conduct a forensic audit / investigation on all departments, all audits dating back 10 years? Is there a motion? Is there a motion? Okay, I'll motion. Is there a second? All right, what we doing? What we doing? 10 years? Nobody will go back? What we doing? Cause y'all can see us. It's been 10 years. So what we doing? Everybody quiet? Are we going? 3 years. That's not enough for the 3 years. 3 years. What we doing, trustees? Trustees. We got to
Why would she want to go back 10 years so she can say, but Frank did it too. But Frank did it too. What do you need to go back 10? Shout out to Sank Fan. Shout out to Sank Fan in the building. Thank you, hon. He said entanglements. Was Jada there? You would think so, right? People always using somebody else's words. Can't come up with their own sugar honey iced tea. This is some ratchetry here. The most unprofessional local government in the world. Nothing gets done at these meetings. Abso-damn-lutely. Abso-damn-lutely. This is crazy.
a minute for 10 years. So do mine and do the previous. So do everybody here. That's why I said all departments.
Once again, this is a show party.
You need to audit everything. She just gave a speech, right? About the person. But she gave a speech about everybody here Thornton Township. I've been telling y'all since I got here, they been still. I've been telling y'all all these things. You're gonna audit. Audit 10 years back, and you're gonna get your truth, people. Y'all know the truth, right? Board members vote for 10 years back on audit. Vote for 10 years back on audit. Now, why? Why this church not getting none of everything? What y'all got? I'm gonna motion back to you. No. What y'all have?
Y'all let somebody that look and talk like this run your damn government. Y'all let somebody that look and talk like this run your daggone government.
What y'all have? Who y'all protect? Who y'all protect? Please tell me. Because you just gave a speech. Hey, I'm hoping for that everything. Did we not just say it? That's what she just said, right? So she lies all the time. You lie all the time.
Let me, I hate to keep interrupting because this is good, but let me just go ahead and give Brandon Johnson credit. Even when people come at him, he keeps his composure. He doesn't talk back. He doesn't change his tone. He doesn't get combative. He just sits there and he takes it. You know what, Trina? You're absolutely right. This is, excuse me, this is Chris's fault. And that lady that ain't even on here no more that went and seconded all this and all of them that voted for him. This is all their fault. They're going to reelect. Trina, you think they're going to reelect Chris and Carmen? Because I don't think they should, but y'all, I don't live there. You're absolutely right. Thank you for correcting me. This is crazy. This is crazy. Brandon Johnson at least doesn't act like this, and he probably has more on his shoulders coming from people. Right. Him and his debt, right? But he don't be acting like this. This is crazy.
Everybody and everything. Please, motion it up. I made a motion. Somebody make a second. So that's everything is going Township. 10 years back. Let's go right now. 10 years back. Can I get a second? Why can't I get a second? You don't want to audit everything in the Township? You go back. Do 10 years.
I amend the motion to go back 3 years.
Well, I can hear Heavy D's bigger older brother running off at the mouth. Why do I hear you, sir, and know that that's your fat ass voice?
You just want to be free. Right. Go ahead. Wow. And that's their leader. You can get them all. That's how we report to them. How would you report to that toxic environment? Once again, how much is it going to cost? Who's doing it? Be a leader. Come up to the back. How much is it going to cost? How much is it going to cost? Let's make a deal. But I think she was 10 years, but obviously y'all see they had some, but I'm just trying to tell y'all, but y'all ain't listening to me. So okay, call the roll. Call the roll. For 3 years doing the audit. How much? I say 3, I'm still on routine. So go ahead, call the roll. Exactly what you want.
So hang on. There was a motion to conduct a forensic audit investigation on all departments, all audits dating back 10 years. There was no second to that motion. Subsequently, there was a motion to conduct a forensic audit investigation on all departments, all audits dating back 3 years, I believe. And that was seconded. Is that correct?
I didn't hear that.
So that was seconded. There was time for discussion, and then there would be a roll call vote on it.
All right, call the roll. Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Hill? Yes. Okay, moving on. Next is approval of ordinance related to establishment a whistleblower protection policy for Township, Cook County. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion second? Any discussion? Okay, just so y'all understand what the whistleblower act is, we do not trump state. State trumps any laws that we make or govern here. So again, people put this on here for political theater. At the end of the day, you guys can.
So they're trying to establish a whistleblower approval of an ordinance related to establishing a whistleblower protection policy for Thornton Township. It's only less than 2 minutes. I'm skipping it. Discussion possible accountability department. It's only 3 minutes. Discussion with possible action related to establishment of a new salary ordinance for elected. Let's see what that's about.
Motion that's been presented because it's unclear to me.
We're gonna create an ordinance to, this is a motion to create the accountability department.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor? No. All right, next.
Tiffany doesn't want. Tiffany does not want an accountability department.
Discussion and possible action related to the establishment of a new salary ordinance for elected officials of Thornton Township. All right.
Second. Motion.
Slow down. All right, so the motion is second. Any discussion?
Yes. So right now there is a longevity system in place which incentivizes elected officials to stay in their seat longer. But what we're looking to do is make it more equitable and suitable where anybody can have the drive and desire to run. And so again, we're working on creating this. It's not in place, but again, we just want to be transparent with the community. So we'll have that hopefully at the next board meeting in October to set that salary ordinance in place.
Okay, so
I think your motion, trustee, should be to table this matter to the next regular board meeting. Is that what your motion is?
Well, it's just discussion because we don't have a place yet, so we just wanted the community to know, so we can table it until the next board meeting, but we are moving to create this ordinance.
Yes. Okay.
all right, so why are you guys?
Okay, the lawyer does pay attention, y'all. I don't understand how he can keep up, but he do be paying attention, even though he sleep with his eyes open.
You don't want to another ordinance. So why are we doing it? I don't do this, you know I don't. Okay, guys.
No, he is tagging that.
So I think, trust me, I think we're here, and it's gonna be already on one page. You guys prepare. Trustee?
That ordinance benefited you, and we're not trying to benefit you. We want to do what's right for the residents of Thornton Township.
Oh, it benefit me, okay? I'm glad you said that. Here she go, I need, I'm gonna show you. I've always told you guys, do your research. Make sure you check and see what everybody's doing, what's going on, because people like to just say things up here that's untrue. And in the news, run untrue statements, don't appreciate that. So let me give y'all some facts. Remember, this news you can use right here. So when I say, what's the date? November 28th to be exact, of 2023. Ordinance came up as related to salaries, right? And when I say it passed, everybody voted for it. It's the ordinance. And she said it was just to benefit me. I told you this is just a hate fest up here. You just hate, jealousy, and envy. That's all it is against me.
because that's why they put things in place, right? So when the ordinance came up, Frank Zuccarelli, let me take down every life, I get that. Frank Zuccarelli had a ordinance, and I'll give you the date, you can go and check it out.
Poor Frank Zuccarelli just cannot rest in peace.
Ordinance that was dated, April 6th of 2021 was this ordinance. And this tells you how much the supervisor makes. It tells you the assessor, the clerk, the highway commission, and the trustees. So make sure y'all follow what I'm gonna tell you. First term for supervisor was at $57,000. The 8th term was $202,000. So you know, so Frank been here that long, that was his salary, right? And then you go down to the township assessor, the first term is $29,000, and then the 8th term is $101,000. The township clerk, the first term is $17,000, and the 8th term is $59,000. The highway commissioner, the first term is $17,000, and the 8th term is $59,000. And the trustees, the first term is $11,000, $11,000, and the 8th term is $41,000.
There's no $1,000 amount that would allow me to sit here through this bullshit. Ain't no 1,000 amount. None. None.
Now that's the money. So y'all know. So each year or each term it goes up. So the ordinance, because they were complaining about.
So how does she get the $202,000 when she is not in her 8th term? So they didn't already have that part up.
Money here, right? Meaning the board of trustees. So we all got together. That's why they all voted for it. That's why I said I got to tell you the truth. They all complain. But what the news never told you, right? Everybody's attacking me with the salary that I hold, which was inherited, right? I inherited Frank Zuccarelli's salary. I didn't make the numbers up. I didn't do anything. So all I did was put my same salary in an ordinance along with the board of trustees, the clerk, the commissioners, highway commissioner, and also the assessor. Up on here, I just told you they would make $11,000, right? The trustees went up to $42,000. That's the part that you got in the news when they were talking about your supervisor. So you understand the ordinance benefited everybody. Because people saying it's just for me. It was for everybody, right? They want their money to go up. So with that being said, let me tell you their salaries. Jerry Jones, his salary is $19,000. Highway commissioner, $30,000. Cassandra, that's the assessor, $53,000. The clerk, Loretta Wells, $17,000. Trustee Ray Evers, $11,000. Chris Gonzalez, $11,000. Tiffany, me, supervisor, $202,000. Carmen Carlisle, $34,000. So Carmen took a appointed seat, so she had the highest paid salary due to Joyce Washington passing. She received her salary. Again, we inherit people's salaries. But that is the truth of how the salary ordinance goes. But no one tells you that because they just point fingers. They don't give you all of the details. I tell y'all read. I tell you, if you put it in, you don't read, you will never know the truth. And this is what it is if you read the ordinance in its entirety.
Yeah, listen, she right. You know, if you don't read, you don't be knowing. Okay, so she inherited the salary. Another thing that's on Chris Gonzalez and the rest. Whoever motioned her in there quickly before midnight.
And it tells you everything about everybody's salary. Okay, guys,
I think we need to read the law. It also says that if a new supervisor comes in, that drops considerably.
Correct, in the old one. Correct. So hold on. In the old one, not the new one, not the new one. So hold on. Get it right, Chris, get it right. So in the old one, just so y'all know, anybody with ran that gets ranked with red, y'all salary would have dropped to 57. No matter what. Anybody that would have ran against Frank Zuccarelli and say Frank would have lost, it would have dropped to 57,000. I tell y'all that. How to get to 25. I already explained how we get our ordinances. It's all right here. I just wanted to give y'all some information so you can understand how the salary ordinance works, how it went, give you some more facts, and go with what's being said as relates to the ordinance here. I'd like to say something else about the salary ordinance. Hold on. Go ahead. So if you want the information, just make sure you can FOIA these ordinances. One is 23-004. If the other one is 20-R-007 is a resolution. So you can FOIA these if you want information so you can understand what's going on with the salary ordinance. It's just shocking that now the trustees want to change the ordinance again just to benefit whoever's their puppet master so that you can put salary in place that was already in place. Because like I said, their salary went from 11,000 to 42,000. And that's the part no one ever talks about because all y'all focus on is the supervisor who inherited the salary that was given to me. And I just want to make that crystal clear for those that don't understand what's going on. So I like to say something else about the salary ordinance. So we repealed the other one because, again, yes, we did inherit the salaries we have based on the people that passed away. May they rest in peace. But I want to say that Supervisor Hilliard, the way that the other one was created was she got to keep the salary that she inherited, and everybody else who ran against her, anybody else won, they would drop to $25,000. So what we did is we made it equitable. So everybody, it doesn't matter if you run or in the Senate seat or you're running, you win, everybody gets the same salary. We made it, again, equitable because there needs to be some equity. Okay, so that's what we did as a board.
Okay, and that's fine. She did it, but you didn't tell everybody. Because no matter what, y'all stayed at 42. So stop lying. Y'all stayed at 42. It never dropped. The only person that dropped was supervisor. Your salary stayed at 42,000. So tell the truth.
Also, for the record,
things that ain't got it right.
these are salaries that go forward, meaning we don't receive this now. It takes effect.
That's
Whether
what
they're
I'm
old or not, people get reelected or not, or a new person comes in, they get these salaries. That's why we do it now. We're not doing it for ourselves.
Right, so-
Based on whoever may come in or may not come in.
So
Just make it sound like it starts today or
when
something.
you guys
That's not the case.
when you guys repealed the ordinance, remember? At the state level, Thaddeus Jones, they read, and also Napoleon Harris. They went at the state level, pushed it through a people, so they can take the salary back anyway. So like I said, when it comes to this level, all y'all doing is things for clickbait. That's it, because it wouldn't matter. It's already removed. There's nothing else you can do. You can write an ordinance all day long, but at the state level, I keep telling y'all this, we don't trump state. So whatever you put in place does not matter. So whatever the state level is that they broke is what it will be, no matter what they say up here. And that's the part that everyone's missing.
What they wrote was saying that you can't do what you wanted to do.
No, they did not write that. They wrote an ordinance, maybe a law about the salary. That's what they wrote. And I recited this at the last meeting, but I'll bring it back to show the residents what I mean. All right.
Hold on. Thank you, Alan. But Casey Cat says, thank you, hon. She said she got Frank's salary because she took over his term midterm. Okay, understood, because he died. And when she was elected, it should have gone back to a new supervisor salary. So she was elected then. She was, what is it, every 2 years for the supervisor position? I thought her election was coming up now. Am I saying this right? Okay, 4 years. So Trina says it's 4 years. Hold on a second. So Trina says it's 4 years. So that's what's coming up now. So she's still within that $202,000 inherited salary. So if she gets reelected this time, she put that stupid ordinance in place that if she wins, she keeps the salary. Maybe that's why they're trying to change it and bring it up now, even though I was told it was illegal based off of what the news said. But she wants to keep it at 202 because she obviously gets the higher salary. She don't want to go down to, I think it was at 42 or 52,000. This is a lot, y'all. This is a lot. Okay, so in this election coming up, right now, would she still keep the 202, Trina or Casey Cat, if you know? Would she still keep the 202, or because she gets elected, then it would go back down, or it would go down to the 42 or 52,000? They canceled that ordinance on the state level, so she will not. So when she put that thing, I'll just call it a thing together, where she said if she don't win, the person goes down to 25,000. That's BS. That's not what's going to happen. So if Nate becomes supervisor, let's just use Nate, then he would get $52,000. Is this a full-time job? Because this can't be a full-time job. Not supervisor. The trustees, because $11,000. Child, you make that at McDonald's. What is going on? To sit here and be talked to like her like that? Hell no. Okay, nope. The state said hell. Okay. State said hell no, just like me. Child, this is crazy. We be learning. Shout out to Trina and Casey Cat for the info. Appreciate you, everyone. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. This is a mess.
Enough of this. Moving on. All right, are we voting to table this? Are y'all voting to table it?
We're not, we're gonna create an ordinance.
All right, the lawyer just told you to table it to the next meeting. Just take that advice.
Okay, you can relax and calm down.
Okay, calm down.
She told her that she could relax and calm down. It's about damn time. It's still not enough. I'm sorry. That's just still not enough to be dealing with this mess. Her mouth, her attitude, all of this. Still not enough money.
Call
her up.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
I'd rather be a bum than a thief. It don't matter. I'd rather be a bum than a thief. When your ass on the jail with some
Okay, guys. Okay, next on the agenda, a motion to approve the certificate.
I'm not stalling that there. Why you put hands on me? It's gonna be a problem. I can guarantee you that. 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 Put no fear in nobody's heart. What are you doing?
Is there a motion to approve the support letter for the village?
See how she continuing on? This is what she wants. I'm assuming that, and I don't know if anybody knows, Trina, if you know, is Vivian yelling at this Deborah woman in the back? Because there's a lot of going back and forth, and Tiffany just going on because she don't care. So obviously it's somebody that must support her. Clearly it must be.
Is there a motion?
Can you see?
Like she said last week.
Yes. All right, next, is there a motion to request that the supervisor reclaim separate counsel within the next 90 days?
I have 4 lines, I just 2 now, but.
Is there?
I would like to make an amended motion to strike and Jones. We got advice from the attorney earlier that we can strike that case, so it would be A, C, and D.
Okay, you out of order, please stop.
Correct.
Okay, so.
A, C, and D are the ones that we are motioning for you to retain separate counsel for.
Okay, and why are you guys motioning for me to retain separate counsel?
All right, so they trying to tell Tiffany, get your own damn lawyer for your own damn lawsuits, basically. But child, why is that woman messing with this woman with cancer, child? I don't even, Vivian, shout out to you, girl, because ain't no way, child. I got to be home. I got to be watching this shit on the TV. I'm not going to be out here with these fools.
We just feel like it's the interest of the supervisor and his residents don't align. And if she is deemed liable for these matters, we feel that she should be responsible for it and not the township. So that's why we think you should seek separate counsel.
All right, so let me tell you something. At the end of the day, I am the bottom, right? I am Thornton Township. I'm the head. So with that being said, I will be represented. I don't care what they say up here or have an attitude about me being represented. Any other mayor, any other supervisor are always represented. And I keep telling you guys, you cannot figure that people attack the township. I am the township. So when you get up here,
I thought it was the people that was the township, Big Tiff.
That's going to be represented. You guys here and think that I'm not going to be represented, and you guys going to be represented. It's not fair. At the end of the day, you are in court, and you gotta have legal representation. I've been saying this since day one, and I will have representation for myself in my capacity as supervisor of Thornton Township. So let y'all know that will happen. So.
There are individual cases where you're being sued individually, and I feel like the township should have to represent you individually. But I have it right here. I have it right here. I have it right here.
As it relates to me and myself, I have my own legal counsel, right? As it relates to me and my capacity, that's what y'all get it twisted in. I am supposed to have legal counsel here at the Thornton Township, like y'all have legal counsel in your capacity, because they're suing in my capacity as supervisor. So stop with the nonsense, guys. Please stop.
Okay, I can read this in the record because I have something from the attorney. It said, with regard to Larry Lawrence versus Township, there's a case number. We would represent all defendants, Thornton Township and Tiffany Hilliard and Keith Freeman in their individual capacity. Dwayne Thrash versus Thornton Township, we would again be representing the 3 same defendants. However, Hilliard and Freeman are being sued in their individual and official capacity. We're not saying we're not going to allow you to have defense in your official capacity, but we don't feel like we should pay for your individual representation.
Thank you.
Again, and I don't agree with that. You got Freeman on your team. So, at the end of the day, I stand on what I just stated. I want to talk about Township. I will have counsel, as you can see. I'm not gonna not have counsel, not coverage because of the hate y'all have for me. So y'all can hang that up. So call the roll, and that's what we're doing.
Call the roll.
Are you seconding, Chris? What you doing?
Yeah, I said second.
Sorry, I missed it.
Okay.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry? No to the, no. So that's your answer. So it does not pass. I keep agitating on, still ain't here. At the end of the day, I do want to say this too, because I see y'all did not pull out, Jerry Jones as well, because he's getting to, by his son, Gerald Jones. So, Thornton Township should not be represented, right, because of conflict of interest. I just want to point out things that you guys have seen, but you guys are allowed to go through because you want to vote for whatever you want to vote for. But I just want to make sure that that is in the record. All right, next on the agenda.
Lord.
We got supervisor report. Okay, so you guys.
Yeah, I ain't listening to that. All right, let's see. Discussion and possible action to retain an independent investigator to investigate the township's outreach department, to include related to the outreach department's funding. All right, I'm not listening to her rant about what she doing.
On the agenda is 2 items. We cannot go close session for this. I don't know who made that agenda for them. We have to discuss this out in open. So the next one is discussion and possible action to retain an independent investigator to investigate the township's outreach department to include investigations related to outreach department funding, expenditures, contract, independent contractors, contracts for other goods and services, staff, employees, and management of outreach department and its finances. Is there a motion? Motion. Is there a second? The motion second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry? No. All right, next is, discussion and possible action to retain an independent investigator and over a forensic auditor to audit and investigate the use of certain grant money and possible township funds related to the township at-risk program, including but not limited, to how, where, and by whom the grant funds and township funds were used to support this and other similar programs. Is there a motion? Motion. Is there a second? Motion second. Any discussion? All right, call the roll.
Call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry? No. All right. So the reason for my no, just so people are crystal clear, we just voted to have audit of every department. So there's no need to point anybody out because all of them are audited. So there's no point to do something separate. Is the reason for my no, because I already agreed to audit everything and if you want. So that's what I meant with that. And as it relates to the at-risk youth program, that already has been audited about 4 times already with the state level. So for us to pay for another audit, don't make no sense to me. So I just want to point it out because everybody playing politics, well, I call it politics. With the residents because they do an audit. And y'all know state don't give you money without auditing your books and auditing you. So we did do that when we first came in. Next is, well, that's closed session. If you want to go closed session for this employee, yes, y'all want closed session? All right, so is there a motion to go in closed session for personnel?
I make a motion to do public comment first and then we'll go in closed session
Of course,
about,
I got this.
item C.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right. Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry? Yes. So as you can see, public comment is next, so I don't know why she said all that. So if you sign the sheet, you have 3 minutes to address the body. This is called public comment. She will call your name, as you sign in, and you can address us. 3 minutes. And please be respectful of people in the crowd. This is their opinion, this is how they feel, this is what they want to say. Not go back and forth with anybody in the room. You have 3 minutes to address the body. This is called public comment. She will call you.
Wait a minute, who did this?
Michael Smith.
First one to ask an agenda that I've never seen before as being an elected official. It's very lengthy. Allow your
I want to hear it.
Don't open the door for them.
Please.
Make sure you come up there for everybody like that.
Yeah. Thank you.
In the board.
All right, so this is her. This is her.
Okay, so what I would like to say is that all y'all come and bombard this meeting, this is for the audience. Y'all are messy as hell. Y'all want to heckle Tiffany every time, or when somebody heckle that one, y'all want to defend her. That one is heckling. It don't matter who the hell we heckle. So we don't come to the meeting and heckle. Let's heckle every damn body. Let's talk about her and keep Price, keep Freeman. Let's talk about the wigs that y'all talked about. He was mad for Tiffany. Those were her purchases. Let's talk about about the stuff that she purchased on her man card, on her married man card. So that being said,
You just quit hitting the damn podium and just fucking talk.
yeah, that's heckle. That's heckle everybody. That's what heckling ass people. That's not getting no business done, and that's just doing what we need to do. That's what I got to say. You said something?
Okay. All right, thank you.
Hold on. How the hell you come up here with all this mouth and breath and then gonna turn around and try to act like you ain't do nothing? That's nasty too.
Time is up. Thank you. Thank you. Time is up. Don't open the door for them.
Deborah, she come up there for everybody like that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Deborah?
Why does Robert Hunt look like Norbit? Probably because I watched that today. Norbit over there.
Okay, so what I would like to say is that all y'all come and bombard this meeting, this is for the audience. Y'all are messy as hell. Y'all want to heckle Tiffany every time, or when somebody heckle that one, y'all want to defend her.
She gonna talk this smack as she comes up and do the exact. You coloreds, you so funny. I can do it. Same old crap, different biatch. I can do it, but you can't do it. When you do it, it's wrong, and I got to say something. Girl, you coming right up here being messy. You gonna riot along with the shit.
It don't matter who the hell we heckle. So if we don't come to the meeting to heckle, let's heckle every damn body. Let's talk about her and keep freeman.
So let's come up here and start talking about personal shit at the podium. You coloreds, I tell you, child, white supremacy, discrimination, and racism is the last thing that's y'all's problem, okay? This black person coming up here talking about these black people, talking about their personal black ass business. What white people got to do with none of this? What white people got to do with none of this? She gonna talk about what somebody else gonna do. She doing the same damn thing. Girl, we ain't know nothing about this, and you getting the shit wrong. I blame Tiffany still, but she ain't no better.
Let's talk about the wigs that y'all talked about. He was bad.
What do wigs have to do with Thornton Township, ma'am? What do wigs have to do with Thornton Township, ma'am?
Tiffany. Those were her purchases. Let's talk about the stuff that she purchased on her man card, on her married man card. So with that being said, let's heckle everybody. That's what heckling ass people. That's not getting no business done, and that's just doing what we need to do. That's what I got to say. You said something?
Okay.
She over here, you said something, bitch. What was you gonna do? You ready to throw down? Because I'm pretty sure there's a couple people that's ready. She ain't no better than Tiffany. Like, what the hell just happened here? Just as ghetto as she wants to be talking about somebody else. Child, please.
All right, thank you.
Why are you still talking? You left the microphone.
Paul Robert. Good evening, neighbors, trustees, and especially supervisors. I paid attention to our supervisor for a year now, and regret that she does not pay much attention to the people she is supposed to serve. Instead, she insists that she is about Lebanon.
You hear dots running off at the mouth. You nigga. You don't have the audacity, the nerve, talk about somebody need to be quiet for your punk ass, and now here you go run off at the mouth. I guess Paul is your white supremacist, so you mad too, nigga? I'm talking to you, Dots. You can't even spell, got a record as long as your Anton's balls, and you gonna sit up here and start talking mad sugar honey iced tea because you mad. You mad because why? Because the white man up here talking, but you let that ghetto ass prior to that say all that mess? You coloreds, I tell you.
The people, while calling all those who criticize her haters wearing double. She stubbornly believes that she is still in control of the board meetings both here and in Dalton. She continues to campaign at our expense for another item in both governments. When her constituents' biggest question is how come she is still in office. We have 7 more months to endure before a new supervisor is inaugurated. So I asked the supervisor, using the words of Trustee Jones, is it too late for you to do the right thing for the people? The purpose of my comment this evening is to ask the supervisor to work with the trustees reasonably. Reason is the ability God gave humans to make us superior to the rest of the animals. Elephants and whales have a much better sense of hearing than a human, but it's ridiculous trying to ask an elephant or a whale about the best way to distribute 9 million tax dollars between 155,000 people. A dog has much better sense of smell than a human, but if it poops inside their house, you don't expect the dog to apologize to you, nor do you expect the dog to respond to constructive criticism. By definition, an animal does not respond to reason. The only way that humans can interact with them are to feed the animal, pet the animal, or give it a whack in the snout. This is my way of saying that the residents of Thornton Township can no longer afford the feeding and petting of the supervisor. Does the supervisor have an alternative? Getting a whack in the snout?
Niggas. Niggas. Niggin. Criminal nigga. Niggin. Child, shout out to Vivian. Child, shout out to Vivian. She down for whatever. Walker and all. This looks like white supremacy to me. You got 4 niggas surrounding the white man. And here come Mrs. Paul. You go, girl. Get your man, girl. Get your man, child. Go get him, child. Look at all these colors surrounding this white man. This is white supremacy in effect. I'm sick of this white supremacy and racist as shit. It's not right, all these white people. Oh yeah, it's only one. It's not right for that one white man to be surrounded by all these niggas, many of which may allegedly have records, and their intimidation tactic, and gonna have the audacity, the nerve to throw out racism. See, coloreds, this is be the problem right here. You let the word racism fall out of your fucking mouth about everything that's not racist, and it waters it down and it don't mean shit. So then that makes it hard for the rest of us when there's real racism. So you really don't think that it's really racism. You just trying to get somebody to be scared. But guess what, motherfuckers? People is tired of it and they onto your bullshit. The only racism is all these niggas nigging, because that's all you know how to do. All you know how to do is try to intimidate and think you're going to tell somebody. Your time is coming, niggas. I'm talking about these people on the screen. Your time is coming, niggas. Your time is coming. You can't always just do whatever. So y'all see what's going on with Diddy and you still gonna double, triple, and quadruple down. To the white man, I thought y'all was scared of white people. I thought y'all was worried about white people. What happened? Help me understand what happened. I'm confused. I'm confused. What I'm missing? Child, I must be missing something, child. Mrs. Roberts said, my husband might not be a fighter, but bitch, I'm one. Damn! I didn't even see Vivian get up out the chair. Shout out to Viv. Child, Vivian fighting cancer up in these meetings, ready to throw the fuck down. I got to give her props for that. This is crazy, okay? Thank you so much, live from New York. He said, "Weak looking goon squad." They are bumbling fucking idiots. So they're going to sit up here and, of course, surround one white man. Either you niggas be doing something to other niggas or black people, or you be grouping up like this. But you saying that white supremacy is your problem? No, your fucking ignorant ass is what your fucking problem is. Shout out to JT. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, hun. He says Dots has a temporary restraining order against him in Dalton, along with the other lawyers, that they cannot sit on the podium. So Dots, there's a restraining order against Dots, so he can't go to the Dalton meeting any longer. Thank God for small favors. But can his punk ass be outside? Because they got enough issues outside as well. I'm just saying. Fake ass security. My mama done told me. That's what this nigga look like right here. Yeah, I said it, I meant it. This nigga right here with the bald head, people talking about security. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you be seeing these security people and they like 80 years old, what the fuck? Come on now, stop this. My mama done told me. That's all I see and hear when I see him. Come on on, double camera, the SS in action. Come on, double camera. Tiffany calls the bitch acidness, and then she bitches out and bitches on up out of here. Cha, another Otis. This Otis. Cha, goodbye. Niggas, and you think you should be in charge of something, child? Let me go over here to this shit with this Vivian person and see what the hell she got to say now that I understand who the fuck she is.
Gentlemen, give me 1 second. I'm going to go to while we were trying to figure out who she was, and we were also trying to go over what happened in the meeting. I received a message from Deborah herself. So
I'm a grandmother. I don't have time to be nobody gone, but what I am going to do is speak my piece and defend me. What they don't know is my personal agenda against Carmen. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody but Carmen and her fucking man, Keith Freeman. I had a whole venue making cash money, legit. They shut my business down. I never had a meeting with Tiffany. I never talked to Tiffany. My meetings was all with them. So my vendetta is against her. She's not clear crystal Carmen because she's not with Tiffany no more. How about all the lives she destroyed when she was with Tiffany? I'm lost on that. I'm lost on that. She know exactly what she did. That's why she's sitting there and she's looking crazy and she's smiling. She did a whole bunch of stuff, crooked stuff, when she was with Freeman. And now all of a sudden she's sitting up there going against Tiffany like I'm supposed to forgive her. No, I don't forgive you for what you did to me. My sign and everything else is still on that door in Dalton.
okay, wait, that's so unpack this, please. You're saying that Carmen and Keith Freeman affected you personally.
Personally.
How was that?
I had a venue, 147 through Potter's Grove. It was time to renew the license. So, of course, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You got to have all your security systems. You got to have your garbage can. You got to have your insurance. You got to have everything to run a legit business. I did all that. Sent them in all the information that was needed for them. But yet and still, Carmen kept making meetings. Okay, well, come and sit down and talk to me on Woo Woo Day at 4 o'clock. I get all the way there, and she'll text me while I'm there. Can we do it tomorrow? Like it's just kept going on. And then the next time we did finally have the meeting, it's her Keith Freeman sitting up in there. I'm like, I don't need to be talking to y'all. Like I need to, oh, well, you can't talk to her. So that's why my issue is with them, because they were her goons. They were her forefront. Now everybody else is her goons, as they say, and we forgot about these goons. I'm not erasing.
Oh, well, I believe this. Where, Larry? Did anybody find Larry yet? Because she was stopping a bunch of businesses. So you thought that Tiffany was going to come and say it to your face. Tiffany don't say nothing to your face. She said it behind that microphone, and then she puts her goons out there. And at the time, I'm going to go ahead and assume that Keith and Carmen were the alleged goons. So you mad at Carmen and Keith Freeman, but you ain't got no smoke for Tiffany? Come on now, ma'am. That don't even make good God sense. This is crazy.
I'm not erasing shit that was done to me before she called herself going on the straight and narrow because Keith Freeman was fired. No, it don't work that way.
Hold on. So wait, Carmen is scheduled a meeting with you, obviously, yes, as the assistant to Tiffany and y'all.
Yes. From what she was telling me is that you have to go through her. So those was the real goons in play.
Exactly. So it starts with Tiffany. You coloreds, I tell you, y'all don't know what the fuck you talking about at any time. What the fuck? You just said Tiffany said. Then that means it starts with Tiffany. You can be mad at Keith and Carmen, but you also need to be giving Tiffany her due.
You had to go through her in order to get to Tiffany, but I never got to Tiffany. Once I got to her, then here comes Keith Freeman. So it could have been Tiffany that gave the word, but I'm looking at them because y'all was her fucking goons. Y'all was the... I'll destroy people's lives and livelihoods for her, if that's what you want to say, because they were her goons. They were her goons, those two. So let's talk about that. So I don't appreciate nobody calling me no Tiffany Goon because I'm not a Tiffany Goon. I'm a grown ass woman with a whole life.
Well, you were not there tonight because Tiffany asked you to be there.
Girl, everybody is grown. That don't make no sense. Child, just calm down because now you're just saying shit that don't even make sense.
Hell no. I was there tonight because I'm going to come every night until I'm tired of heckling Carmen. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm a Thornton Township resident. I own, I don't rent. So I got the right to go and do whatever the hell I choose to do. Half no people sitting in there are renters. And again, this is a personal issue with Carmen. This ain't got nothing to do with Chris. You see,
okay, well, at least you admitted it. It's your personal issue. So did you want Keith and she got him allegedly? Because I don't know. Because it sounded a little personal here because it's not making much sense, ma'am. It's not making much sense. If Tiffany gave the word, I'm confused as why you are upset with those two and not her at all.
If you go back to all the meetings, that's why I say they got so much hate for her, they can't even see past her. If you go back to all the meetings, you never ever see me address nobody but Carmen. You never see me address nobody but her.
Oh, so you've been there before?
Yeah, let's keep this shit for real. Yeah. They had me circulating around in the dog meeting before, talking about I was Tiffany's sister that worked for the township. I was Tiffany this, Tiffany that. I never once came and took up for Tiffany. When I did come and speak of the citizens, what they're doing for the citizens, so much hate for her that they can't see past shit, that they blocking everything for the citizens. You never once seen me get up there and going out for Tiffany. So stop it with the bullshit. Okay. Anybody that don't talk to the meetings and dogs her out is her goal, and that's not fucking fair. So, let's keep it real.
Okay, so I mean, because I heard you and I really appreciate you for even coming on and coming out and saying what was going on tonight to give us understanding. But you are saying that Carmen and Keith Freeman were gatekeepers that stopped you from talking to the mayor.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm saying. In that order right there.
Lord have mercy.
In that order right there.
And it caused you to lose your business. Is that what you're telling me?
In that order right there. I begged, I pleaded, I cried. I told him my business don't have no.
Child, y'all should go ahead and vote her in as mayor of township. She's sounding just like Tiffany. In that order right there. Oh my God.
Nothing. They come with some reports. Oh, because the man next door, we share in the same parking lot. So he would call the police and say, oh, her people was in my park and da-da-da. So they come in with these damn police reports. I'm out of somebody in their parks. And I'm like, look, I did everything that on their business form asked of you to do. Everything. And y'all coming in here and telling me that, first of all, I can't speak to the mayor. I can't go no further than you two?
Okay.
Ma'am, and that would be because of the mayor. The mayor that says to come and talk to me, shout out to Jodeci, and then you try to go talk to her, and she don't come and talk to you. Am I the only one that sees and hears that? Not even just with her all the time. You gonna talk to the mayor. You gonna talk to the mayor. Ma'am, you went to go talk to the mayor, and she said, I don't want to talk to you, punk ass, but you...
What?
So out of curiosity, just playing devil's advocate here for you, I want to ask a question. Why? I mean, do you think that it's a possibility that could have been the request of Tiffany or how she had it set up?
It could have been, but remember, they her guns. They don't get away with shit that they allow.
You colors be so unreasonable. You colors be so unreasonable. You don't think anything through. And it's fast because I have to play it fast because I'm not trying to listen to this all night. So they are on a higher speed, even though she's still riled up and talking real fast. This is crazy. This is crazy. This same shit like what I was talking about when we first got on here. Y'all don't listen. Just do your own thing, child. We just sit here and watch. And then when you're in the same positions, child, just look in the mirror. Just look in the mirror.
Her to have them to do. So just because they could say, oh, that was on Tiffany, y'all was the forefront. Y'all was the goons. Y'all was the ones that met with me, not Tiffany. You understand me? It was not her. It was them. So I'm at their ass. Now, had she had a came in and said, Tiffany said, then it would have been different. But they made it seem like they laying down law and it is what it is. I can't even talk to Tiffany. So guess what? Your ass gonna deal with the heat. Heckle her, I'm heckling you. It is what it is. That don't mean that I'm no Tiffany goon. Look, I'm my own goon. I'm my own goon.
Okay, so
yeah, elect her. She her own goon. I can't see Tiffany, so I'm gonna be mad at you, even though Tiffany sent you to talk to me because she won't talk to me. But I'm gonna be mad at you and not her.
Let me, because I'm going to go. So that's still an interesting perspective. So I want to just go a little bit deeper here, real quick. Did they?
And I'm sorry, I'm moving around because I'm cooking.
I mean, I appreciate you for helping me understand what's going on. But I thought I thought it was interesting. So when you talk to them, did they give you promises? Did they give you reassurances? Like, were they telling you they were taking care of it? Like any of that?
Yeah. See, the thing for the meeting was just to go over all my paperwork and then reissue the business license. There was already a business license there that my cousin was running, so I took over for him. So when I came and took over, he didn't have no garbage can out there. The alley was, he was having events. The alley was filthy. You hear me? No alarm system, no this, no that. I came in, I ordered the garbage, I ordered the alarm system, the insurance on the property, this, that, and that. And y'all tell me that I can't, y'all ain't gonna issue the license. They never even gave me a reason for not even reissuing the license. They said,
well, then you can get in line with Larry. Why aren't you talking to Larry and all the, what's the other businesses, y'all? What was the other businesses? Those was like Rico's or something like that, the bar and all that other stuff. Ma'am, it sounds the same. Your anger is at the wrong damn person.
Sat up there and looked at me like I was a piece of shit while I was crying, begging for them not to shut my business down. And I'm not supposed to have a personal vendetta against her. They got one against Tiffany.
You were crying, like physically crying?
When I tell you crying, the way I feel now, crying. And they still looked at me like I was a piece of shit. So now she's in the clear because she's not Tiffany Goons no more. Did you hear what the news display said? Oh, I can say about how I ordered the first class flights and how I did this, how I did that. You saying all the shit that you did. You saying all the shit that you did.
Okay. This is definitely personal. Shout out to Trina. It is Rinky's. Rinky's is the one I can never remember. And Pablo's. Thank you. And the Boom Boom Room with Larry. This is all personal. This is all personal. This sounds crazy. This sounds crazy. She mad at Carmen. I'm mad at Carmen. I'm mad at Carmen. Now she over there talking about the things that she did. She definitely should still be held accountable. I'm not even defending Carmen at all. They all need to be held accountable for allowing this shit to go on as long as it did. But your anger is misplaced, child. Like, what are we doing right now? This is the same shit. Just be so fucking unfocused to your own detriment. Be mad at Carmen. She don't give a shit. She ain't got shit to do with that. Nah, nothing. Just forgive Tiffany, right? The one that says, come and see me. You go see her and she said, F you. She ain't been giving out licenses to plenty of people, but you got to, child. This Finney, I think Finney comes up. I might fast forward to her if she keep yelling because this is stupid.
I mean, if you just back up from all the hate that's against Tiffany and open your eyes on this one, then y'all will see what's going on.
No, I'm not. You know, I'm sorry. I'm a different person. But put that knife down. Don't be putting that knife down. Don't put that knife on me, dude. Put that knife down. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like that. Okay. So.
And then they tagging you talking about let's make her famous. Hell, I should have been famous. As much as I donate to the community, to my community, to New York, to Detroit, to New Jersey, did anybody send you my goddamn Facebook page saying, hey, this lady just spent thousands of dollars on people's proms that she don't even know? When I tell you from the dress, to the shoes, to the chain, to the arm wristband, to the purse, I did that out of my goddamn money, and I don't even work for Thornton Township. They come up with so many lies against anybody that step in there and don't down Tiffany. I'm Tiffany's sister. I'm Tiffany's cousin. I work for the township. All this other unnecessary shit that ain't got nothing to do with the reason that I'm at Carmen. If I was Tiffany's mom, I got a personal vendetta against Carmen. What the hell do that got to do with anything? Rights is rights and butter is butter. What do they have to do with anything? They need to know who they taking up for. I didn't come to that meeting to start shit with Vivian or nobody else. I'm heckling her. They want to take up for her when they don't even know how the money fits.
Ma'am, you shouldn't be heckling anybody. This is a freaking meeting. This is an official freaking meeting. You heckling some woman over something that is not even technically her fault. If you don't like her, just say you don't like her. But it can't be because of the business. It's Tiffany that's supposed to be doing that. Child, there's something else going on around here, child. There's something else going on around here. All this anger from this woman. You come to every meeting just to give Carmen a hard time? Girl, that don't even sound right. Girl, do that shit when y'all at Applebee's or something. Child, I can't do it. Shout out to Dr. G for the memberships. 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Harley. I appreciate you. If you did get a membership, please make sure you thank Dr. G. Thank you so much as always. Everyone, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new for this foolishness going on around here down Thornton Township. Never a dull moment, y'all. Never a dull moment. Please be mindful of your language in the chat. Please redact. Do what the mods say.
Motherfucker is. She's the money. She sit there like, oh, I don't know, I'm too stupid. I was just passing pancakes out at Olivia's. You know what the hell you be doing and what you was doing and all the illegal shit that you did when you was with Tiffany because you sitting up here standing on the news. Yeah, I ordered first class flights. Yeah, I did this because Tiffany told me to. So guess what? When she go to the feds, your stupid ass going too, if that's the word. If she going, you going too. You did all the goddamn ordering when all the time I thought it was Kate Freeman doing the ordering. She broke out tonight and said she was ordering the first class flights and expensive ass hotels.
Do you think that they all deserve in fairness? If this is what your experience is, and I'm listening to you, I'm not saying anything, but do you not think that all of them deserve it? Tiffany, Carmen, Freeman, across the board? Do you think Tiffany just clear?
That's what I would say, because I'm my own goon, and I'm gonna say it more than once on my own goon. I would say it's to Tiffany, Kate Freeman, whoever. If y'all playing games with the people money, whatever the fuck come behind that, come behind it. I don't care who it is.
Okay.
I don't care.
So
and to proven facts, I'm on her ass. Okay. Now, when I get proven facts on anything else dealing with Tiffany that hindered my success and my growth and my business, then I'm on her ass. Hey, it's tit for tat with me. I don't care who you are.
So
not as tit for tat with me. See, see y'all. This is why I can't. This is why I can't. I ain't got time for the tit for tat shit. Now, as grown people, this is a grown ass adult, y'all.
Lost your business. You lost your income. With this is why you're upset, right? The business is obviously or wasn't done.
Yes.
Okay.
And again, if
y'all look at the comments in Jed's comment section, though.
You do your research and go back. Every meeting that I show up at, the little thing that
I'm tired of all these assignments on doing the damn research. So I got work to do. I get paid real money. Not no $11,000.
Said, y'all got so much hate for her. Y'all ain't helping the citizens. Y'all shutting this down, that down. My main concern be with Carmen. I don't bother Chris. I don't bother Jerry. I don't bother nobody but her.
Okay. So this is my last question. Carmen apologized for the things that she did.
To who?
To everybody. She made a public apology for things that she felt that she did that was not wrong. I mean, that was not right.
I guess she missed that meeting.
You were provided with that apology. Would that matter to you?
You apologize once you get to the ass end of your road. You should have been apologizing when you was in the mix of making that goddamn road. You can't apologize.
All right, let me see if we can find Phinia, because this is stupid. Let's listen to Phinia, child.
I'm not sure if Deborah is there or not. Oh, wait, is she there or no? Can we get clarity on that?
We don't need her. Hey, Phinia.
Deborah? Okay, she must be having signal issues, but of course, obviously, you look stunning tonight, and it was good to see you, little big sister Phinia. You looked beautiful tonight at the thing. I saw you there. Obviously,
was she?
I don't know why I can't hear you through the phone that I'm.
So it might be a delay. So I am not sure what's going on. I'm going to listen to what you have to say, and then production is working to get Deborah back on the screen because you want.
Okay.
Because you want to say something to her, so that's what I was just told.
Oh, I can't even understand. Okay, well, I don't even necessarily know if y'all can hear me, but I can't hear y'all, so I don't know.
Turn your volume up. Turn your volume up.
Wait, okay, let me go around and come back.
Turn it up. That's my girl. You can't hear me because turn your volume up. It's not. Can y'all take that off? Okay, this is crazy. So we are working to get Phinia, who wants to.
Okay, this is so crazy.
You was an assistant.
But oh no, okay, so I don't even care if you get it or not. Okay, but I just want to say, working for us, I can't even say much of what's going on with me. But working for Tiffany Hanger and how we did have to spend 16 to 18 hours, 20 hours a day with her. First of all, that does not clarify that we are close to her, that we have a good relationship, that it's sissy, hey, baby, we love each other. It was never, not always like that. It was, I can't say always strictly business for her, but it was never always like it's, oh, we're the best friends because this or whatever. That was just what it took for the position that Carmen had at the time of being her assistant. So then I know you said that Carmen was the one that was buying all the stuff. Physically, maybe. with a card, physically may meet. But if you have the mayor, the super mayor, the supervisor, super mayor of two entities telling you what to do, and she's over your paycheck and how you're getting paid and all of this stuff, and you might actually need it at that point, so you can't just go quit because of whatever, you're going to do what she says because she's the mayor. She's overall, no matter what, if Keith Freeman comes to talk to you or whoever comes to talk to you. And I understand that Keith Freeman and Carmen probably came to sit with you and talk. You are not the only business. If you can go talk to the business owners, or if you have, cool. But if you haven't, go talk to the business owners of Pablo's or Rinky's or a lot of other different businesses that she decides that, okay, well, if you're not going to comply about how I need you to move, you're shut down. And it might not be her face that you see. You're going to see somebody, because why would she come to you herself? Because she's a superman. Why would she come to you? She's going to send people that she has, who's ever in that position. So it could have not been Carmen. It could have not been Keith. It could have been a Becky, or it could have been a John, or whoever. That's just who's in that seat of who Tiffany Henry was going to tell to do
Blaming white people. I'm just playing.
whatever it is. She still was, like you hear her say, she's the one to have control. She says that every single day. That's what she says. That's what she does. Like she tells y'all, I have control. I'm the body. Like she just said today. I have to protect myself. I am the body. I am Thornton Township. Like, no, you're not. We are. The residents are. The ones who the tax dollars come from are the Thornton Township or other residents of Dalton. So, like, again, I'm not taking away from you, but she can put people in place to take those throws that you're throwing at Carmen. Now, again, me and Carmen, we were cool, and sometimes we wouldn't be, or whatever, when we were working together, being assistants for her. And so I'm not defending your feelings or how you feel for Carmen, but I'm telling you, she's only doing what she's told. So if you feel like, oh, you shouldn't go to jail for somebody. So if you feel like, oh, well, her swiping this for first class flights that Tiffany sat in, why didn't Tiffany then say, well, oh no, Carmen, you shouldn't swipe that? So you're even though I get that you was taking out on Carmen, I get you still take that out on the whole, because she was only working under somebody. Carmen wasn't the boss. She was doing her orders of what she was given. We all had orders, and I even had to go and publicly do my stories to the trustees of Dalton, because I was used as a pit bull, just like how you seen the pit bulls today on Paul. I was used like that, and I seen Tiffany a long time ago. We're not going to get into that. So where I had how I felt for Tiffany, and I was just, I feel like this for her because I've only seen her in this. Like you said, you don't have no facts supporting her doing anything else, or you didn't do any research of her doing anything else. So you're just going to go with, oh yeah, I support her because I don't have any batting on her. But Carmen, she did something to me. You, mama, it trickles down. Like, she literally only told what she was supposed to do, and that's all I can really tell you. Like, I promise I get your anger. I really do. I don't even know if you know me, but I promise you, I get your anger. But you just, it can't.
I guess you got to be there to get that anger, because I feel like the anger is in the wrong place. I agree with what Phinia is saying. I'm not saying that Carmen is innocent. I'm not saying that at all. In this situation with Deborah, though, that woman's anger is at the wrong damn place, that she gonna take her daggone time to go to meetings to heckle Carmen. Like, what are we talking about right now? This sounds half damn crazy. Child. Anyway, let me see what else she got.
But y'all need to group together. Y'all really do.
Because you were her assistant, right?
But not take away from you, no disrespect, but I promise you, take it from the top. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. And go do your research then. If you haven't done research, do your research on her. It's so much info already out there, and you said you haven't heard anything about it yet. I don't know what to tell you, Mama. But that's all I had to say.
Hold on.
People to do her dirty work. If she don't like you, she'll send someone else to do it.
Tonight is even crazier because look at these black women speaking up as black women with black women. And so you got on the screen now Dr. Nikita, who was a former chief of staff who quit her job. What the heck is Carmen being unrighteously heckled?
Yeah, definitely unrighteously, because, and here's the thing, let me first say, I don't know the young lady, and my heart goes out to her, because from what I understand, her situation is not uncommon. But if I can speak to her, I really want her to understand that I believe, this is me personally, that her anger is misdirected. And the reason why I say that is Tiffany oftentimes utilize people to do her dirty work. If she don't like you, she'll send someone else to do it. She'll play people against each other, things of that sort. And mainly when it comes to business license, she do that. There are actually lawsuits in place. Look it up, ABC 7, the former.
Well, she's right. We've seen plenty of them. I'm tired of talking about them. She's definitely meaning, allegedly, Tiffany, a bully, and does get people to do her dirty work. That's why all them niggas was just surrounding Paul. Why don't that lady understand that your anger is placed in the wrong place to the wrong person? Now, obviously, I can understand her being angry because if that's her only source of income, I get it. Understood. But you come in there to give Carmen a hard time. You wasting energy, effort for nothing while you over here just giving Tiffany a damn pass. Just like I said on the thumbnail, this is Tiffany's responsibility. She is in charge. You cannot, if you go along with her with this, I pick and choose on what I'm responsible for. That's bullshit. Get out of the job then. You're responsible for it all. Anything that happens, it's on you. When shit happened in the United States or somewhere else, who the fuck they looking at? Damn president. You think he's saying, child, that ain't my department? No, that's not how it works. What are we doing? Lord have mercy. Yeah, I mean, so this woman is in this town and she don't know nothing and go to all the meetings. She don't know nothing about the lawsuits. She don't know about any of the people whose businesses already have been closed, never to be reopened. She ain't seen the specials that they on the news. So she ain't watching the news. And this is your town. I live here. And you ain't watching the news and you don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah, it's a smear campaign. Is that what it is, girl? All right.
Her permits director, she fired her because she refused to comply with Tiffany's demand of, you know, not giving a person their business license because she simply don't like them. So while I understand where she's coming from, that's why I said I don't ever want to discount a victim, because at the end of the day, that young lady is a victim. But I think that the person she spoke to was not the person that was making the decisions. Nobody can make a decision for Tiffany but Tiffany. And that's something that has been consistent with everybody who have spoken out on this matter. So when I heard her going at Carmen, it broke my heart because I understand where Carmen is coming from. I understand what Fania went through. I understand what Jocelyn went through because I was there and I was there first. So I get it. And my heart breaks for them. My heart breaks for the lady. She's an actual victim. But I believe wholeheartedly, and again, I don't know her, but I've seen how Tiffany moved. She would send, you know, just an example. I can see her telling this young lady, of telling Carmen, go tell her I'm not giving her nothing for whatever reason. I don't like her. I don't, you know, whatever. It's like, that's what you do. Tiffany told me straight up, my job is to take an L. Nah, sis, I don't take L's for people. I don't even look good in orange. Let me tell you, I'm not going to jail for you. So I quit because she had me messed up.
Exactly.
But
wait. You said she told you your job was to take an L for her?
Yeah, she told me my job to take L's for her.
I wish anybody would ever say that. I wish anybody that I ever worked for would ever say my job is to take an L. Child, I be looking behind my back. Who the fuck you talking to? Calling right up to HR. I don't play those games. You can tell this is down in podunk, child, because this sounds crazy.
My job was to listen. She wanted me to lie for her and stuff like that. I'm not doing that. Sit down, Eddie. I'm not doing that. She got me messed up. Every administrator, I wasn't booking trips for her. I wasn't going on trips with her. I went to one trip. We went to DC, and when she had me out there doing all the work while she sit all pretty in the hotel room, and then she go get all dressed and going on over to the White House, and I got to sit back and wait on her to get back. No, and I'm gonna tell you something else. We didn't use credit cards. That's why you'll never see my name attached to a credit card while we were out there. But again, my situation was different. You also got to consider the fact when I was there, it was still humble pie Tiffany. You know, she was still just the mayor, newly appointed supervisor. She didn't know how to steal yet, probably. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you this.
Allegedly.
She had me messed up. But to Carmen's, to Carmen, because truth be told, Carmen is one of the sweetest. She one of the sweetest people you will ever want to meet. You've talked to the girl before on the phone. She barely even cursed. So when I saw that, I was like,
I'm sweet and I curse.
That really made me sad. But again, it's like on the flip side, I get where the lady's coming from because I believe what happened to her really happened. However, I just believe that she caught a messenger, if that makes sense. I think that she should have filed a complaint, file a lawsuit, do what she got to do. Everybody else is doing it. There are probably hundreds. I'm not going to say hundreds, but at least 50 businesses right now that are suffering for situations just like she's frustrated about. And I hate that she has lost her business because of that. It is messed up and it's not fair and it's not right. And it needs to stop now. It is so tired. And you know what else makes me sad? That all of this is all women. All women. I'm not going to say black or white because it's bigger than that at this point. But it's all women are dealing with something, a different tragedy. We've all been abused.
Listen to that, okay? I'm glad I listened to this, okay? Because what she just said is exactly why I don't believe in that the sisterhood. This is exactly why I don't believe in the sisterhood, because women are bitches. I'm a woman. Be offended all you want to. Women are bitches. And they definitely gonna always compete. She's right. It's all these damn women. He just put something on the screen with someone saying that they need to have some men there. Where are these men at? Where are these men at? Besides Tiffany's goons, that's who she using. And like Sasodi said, you never gonna, that's just me though. You never gonna get me to do nothing that I don't want to do, because I can cop to what the hell it is that I do. I'm not going to jail for you. Fuck you. No. I'm not going on no two times a month trips with you. No. I don't want to hang out with people after work like that. When my boss comes to town, they always want to go to a fucking baseball game. You coming? Nah, I'm good. We going out to happy hour. You coming? No, I'm good. I don't want to hang out with you. Fuck you. We work together. We ain't cool. I'm not trying to get drunk and say some shit that you gonna hold it against me later, because I would. Or I feel comfortable enough and start running off at the mouth, because I might. And mess up my shit? To hang out with you motherfuckers? Hell no. Because how I act at work and how I act outside of work is two totally different people. And you don't need to know me like that. The only time you're going to know me like that is when you say some mess like she was just saying. You want me to take an L for you. Who are you talking to? Child, who you talking to? But that's also why I work for places and corporations where they got an HR. And now, especially after, the only thing good that came out for Black women that work in corporate America after 2020 is the fact that you can say, I'm a Black woman, and they're going to run scared. That's about it. Oh, you think you're going to fire a Black woman? Child, that's about it. All right. But other than that, you think I trust you bitches? So then that woman like Deborah can be mad at me for something that I ain't got shit to do with? And you're going to put your misplaced anger on me and try to take me down? Child, been there, done that. Fool me once. Maybe. Child, no. I guess they ain't got a lot of choices down here though. But that's okay, because good luck to them people.
We've been lied on. We've been talked about. We've been through drove through the mud. And at the end of the day, we just want to do our job and go home. We didn't sign up for that. And working under the Henyard administration is like nothing I've ever witnessed. It's like you're on an episode of Survivor. You know what I mean? Like, you don't understand that, when you're being told that you have to do something, you have to work, 24 hours in a day. Bro, I told you I had a heart attack.
Child, I wish I'm just different, child. I forget who sang that song, but ain't no way. I am working I'm salary. So I have to work when I have to work. So that's a good thing. So if something got to get done when you salary, you got to do it however many hours there are, because you have to do it because your salary. And also, but at the end of the day, if I choose to not come in for 2 hours and leave early, then I can do that. So it's a balance. Okay. Like now I gotta work because I gotta get some shit done. But when it ain't a lot of work to do, I'm chilling. All right. Ain't no way. I can't even remember the last time I worked more than 8 hours outside of when I had to previous jobs. I can't remember the last time I had to work more than 8 hours. I wish the hell I would. I had 16 hours for Tiffany to work, to be in the face of Tiffany and Keith Freeman and
a heart attack on Good Friday in the middle. And let me show you how much I can stand on this. At Countryside Nursing Home in Dalton, my blood pressure was 222 over 113. And guess what? I go to the hospital. I drove myself because Tiffany didn't believe me. So when I came back to work to tell her, look, here's my paperwork, I had a heart attack, she told me next time bring my blood pressure medicine. So she showed zero empathy, zero regard for a documented medical condition. And anyone who knows me know I'm a spokesperson with the Lupus Foundation of America. And that is an autoimmune disease that can attack any part of your body at any given time. But guess what is bred by? Stress.
Child, y'all out there allowing people to take you down and give you stress and allowing people who ain't got your best interest at heart because they black, you black, we black. Shout out to everybody that's here. You black, I'm black, we black. Oh, okay. And what you getting for it? No sense whatsoever. Then you gonna say that it's white supremacy? No, it's nigga supremacy is what it is most of the time. Come on, can we tell the truth, shame the devil? It's nigga supremacy most of the daggone time. Child, last person that gave me a hard time at work and fucked me over was a black biatch. You heard? And that was all on me. I take credit for it because I should have never tried to be nice. See what niceness gets you? Try to be nice, try to be friends with a biatch. And then she effed me over. And I'm like, see, this all your fault because you knew better. You knew better. You knew better. But that's okay. I got you. I got you. All good. Fool me once. Fool me once. That's why I keep it short and sweet and not many. Because you can't be trusted. That's why you got people like that person I talked about at the beginning over here trying to take me down. But they the same people that want us to vote for Cam because she black. They over here bothering black people. Mad because we ain't falling on the sword for Cam. I mean, come on now. What it sound like? Ain't no white people giving me a hard time. Not no white person be giving me a hard time. None. It be you bitches and niggas, okay? But you won't carry your ass, like I said earlier, on over there to where all the white people are and give them a hard time because you punk ass bitches at the end of the day. And you think you're going to tell me black people always try and take other black people down. Y'all try and blame white supremacy, racism. We see it playing out right here in damn Thornton Township and Dalton. Can't even get anything and help nobody out. Can't help nobody else out because you think somebody's going to get something more than you. Why is that? Y'all don't want to acknowledge it. Y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all don't want to try to figure it the fuck out. And it keeps happening over and over and over again. Telling people that you only want to vote for Trump for the idiots of reasons why you idiots go and trying to vote for Cam because she over here promising you more money than Trump is. But that makes sense. That makes sense, right? Waiting for something. Wait for that Section 8 child. Wait for that Section 8 child. Why they done already showed and proved that you don't matter. Then you want to fall on victimhood. We disproportionately affected. You allow yourself to be disproportionately affected. I said that. I meant that. Keep on waiting around. I'm sure Roland will be able to help your ass out. I'm sure DL will be able to help your ass out. I'm sure Ricky Smiley will be there to help your ass out if Cam gets in and ignores your asses and does something for the, who they call APOC or something, child, whoever the Asians are, child. When they go and they help them out, and then you going to be out here mad, we're going to be sitting here laughing because you think that you're going to get something because she allegedly black, child. You colored, you so funny. Child, I'm done with this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm done with this. I didn't waste it not wasted because I enjoy being with y'all. Shout out to everybody that's here. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate y'all hanging out with this foolishness, child. It is what it is. But, you know, if somebody come through and you mad, be mad. But I tell you what, if anybody see anything that's a mod, block them because we on block time for the rest of this year because I ain't got time. I am not going to be bullied into doing anything. I never have been. I never will be. I don't give a fuck about somebody that I don't even know on the fucking internet and what they think. I don't care. If that's all you got to do is harass another black person, but then turn around mad because the same black person won't vote for the fake black person. And you think that, and then think that I'm in support of Donald Trump just because I'm asking questions. That's your ignorancy. It's an ignorancy adult there. But child, I'm done with it for the night. Okay. No stress. All right. Shout out to y'all. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, child, because this is enough. We'll see. Be on the lookout for a video. If I don't live stream tomorrow, I probably won't live stream again until Saturday, but we will be in this biatch. Okay. I appreciate you. Hopefully I see you all. Thank you so much to everyone that donated. Shout out to Dr. G and Casey Cat for the memberships. I will see y'all in the next one.
You say what we say at home. So you're right. When you're sitting opposite of Scott Jennings, you got to jump in his ass. Huh? You got to jump in his ass.
I beg your pardon?
Jump in his ass. His ass. You gotta push back immediately. Jump in his ass.
I beg your pardon? They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, eating the cat. Eating the cat, 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 eating the cat. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, 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 eating the